What's going on, guys? Welcome in. How are y'all's doings? Hope everybody's doing good. We got Redaction here. I see Jace here. We got Coco. I see Mia. We got Super Yeatsman. We got Tom as well. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. He's looking at Cyndaquil. Wait, are you talking about my little intro screen? Talking about he's cooking a Cyndaquil. no cooking. No cooking Cyndaquils. That's not what we're doing. And Jace, what's up? What is it? I see my name being said. Hold on, I'm trying to get a max. Wait, I'm not in the right thing. Items. There we go. That'd be spicy. It would be kind of hot, wouldn't it? It would be kind of hot. Let's see. Max repel. There we go. There he is. Allison here with the like. Thanks, hon. Appreciate that. Let's see. All right, cool. I think I'm caught up. We've sprayed ourselves with Max Repel cologne, which is always good. Always good, I suppose. And first check of the stream, 951 is not shiny. As it has been. But it's all good. It's all Gucci goo. How's everyone doing today? Good question, huh? Good question. How is everybody doing today? How be everyone? Jace with the like. Thank you very much. I was watching my Majora 3D Let's Play to feel my mom in the room because she should still be here still. Yeah, at least you have something to lean on. That's good, Mia. That's good. Jace says good. Glad to hear it there, Jace. Glad to hear that as well. Glad to hear that you're doing good. Heck yeah, dude. Heck to the yeah. All right, I'm running away from that. Let's run. Run away. Graduation season, major discounts. I'm not a graduate though. I'm not a graduate. So what do I do, Streamlabs? What do I do? Do I just get the senior discount at this age? 172 from Jace. Thank you, Jace. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. So no air conditioning or fan, and there's a heat wave happening. Do you have the windows up at least? Try to get some air circulating, or at least the windows up to an extent. Try to get some air coming in. But yeah, it is spicy for a lot of us right now. It is not a good time to lose that. Not a good time. Oh shoot, I thought I saw my bitrate drop. It didn't, but I thought I saw something for a second and it freaked me out. I was like, oh shoot. We're gonna play this game tonight. Window open with the screen with a hole in the cover with a foot sock. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you have some airflow. That's a good thing, and I'm glad you found some innovative way to repair. I was right the first time. The hole. My gosh. Hey Brandon, do you know what's your YouTuber Mount Rushmore favorite YouTubers? Yours is Odd Ones Out, Laserbeam, me, a Pokemon streamer, and a YouTuber, you might know him, and Technoblade. I don't know if I have a Mount Rushmore. There was a lot of channels. I'm Redaction. I'm honored, by the way. There's a lot that have come and gone. I'm trying to remember which ones, but like I watch. I like Odd Ones Out, actually. I don't know if he's on mine, but I do watch him. He's very entertaining. I like Cold Ones a lot. I like Penguin Zero. I'm trying to think of everybody that I watch. Gosh, I'm like blanking. There's a lot that I watch. I'm trying to think of them. It's all jumbling together in my head, but yeah, I got a couple that I watch on a pretty regular basis. Is Stakataka legendary, mythical, or non? It's Jace. It's just registered as an Ultra Beast. Nothing more, nothing less. It's just its own category. Hey Kirk, what's going on, dude? How's it going? How's it going? Sorry I can't hang out. Going to the dentist super easy, man. All good, dude. Get those teeth checked out, man. I like going to the dentist. Some people say that makes me weird, but I like the dentist. I feel so fresh and clean after I leave the dentist. It's a nice, pleasant feeling for me. Redaction says Technoblade never dies. Still brought up to this day. Autocorrect is being a menace. Uh-oh. I think it's a menace for everybody at some point during the day. Finally pulled. Oh, you got the shiny Mew. Nice. For the immersive, whatever it's called. Kirk, congrats, man. Congrats. I've got the normal one. I pulled the normal Mew, but I didn't get the. I haven't got the shiny one yet. That's awesome, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Awesome. Let's see. It's a bit sadistic. Wait, what did I say? What, the autocorrect messing with people? Let's see. I pulled 4 of those dang normal Mews. Been trying nonstop. Have you been using your points? Oh, you just spelled it wrong. Hold on. The dentist thing. Okay. I like the dentist. I don't know. I've even gotten cavities filled and all that good stuff and wisdom teeth pulled and still okay. I don't know. I'm very particular about my teeth. I don't like teeth pain. And I've always said it, I don't want to be a stereotypical Kentuckian with no teeth. So I got standards to live up to. Let's see. I haven't spent a dime in the game. Just my 2 daily pulls each day. Okay. Yeah, I don't spend any money in it either. Right now, I've saved up 700 hourglasses. I'm like at 700 some hourglasses. I haven't been really super hype about the game recently. I still open it and, check packs and stuff, but I don't really do much else. And some days I just forget. I went like a couple weeks ago, I went like a whole week without opening packs, and then I was like, oh yeah, I need to open that game. You fear the dentist? A lot of people do. A lot of people don't like the dentist. I do. I luckily, thank goodness, never had a bad experience with the dentist. Jay says, Kentucky. That's right. Kentucky. Kyle's here. I wanted to watch a cool Pokemon YouTuber from Kentucky. Ended up here. I mean, I'm trying to think of anybody else from Kentucky that streams Pokemon that's like larger. There might be. I don't know. There was like a Pokemon Go guy here in my neck of the woods that used to have a pretty big following, but he quit doing it. But I think I'm larger than him now. But he wasn't that big. He just had a lot of followers from the Pokemon Go local group we had around here. Once the vid happened and everybody started kind of like stopping Pokemon Go at that time, like that's when he like retired. Currently shiny hunting Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon as well for shiny Nihilego MX. Heck yeah, dude. Good luck on the Nihilego. Hopefully it shows up for you. Hang in there. Hopefully it hasn't been too long of a hunt. Is Nihilego huntable? Wait, I'm trying to remember. Why am I blanking on Nihilego? Pulled the wrong tooth. I don't think that was the case. Why am I not remembering? Okay, it's the jellyfish. Gosh, why was I forgetting what it was? Good luck on that there, MX. Sorry that I'm being a ding dong and forgot which Pokemon that was. I can never sleep the night before the dentist. I'd be petrified. Why is everybody so petrified? What? I don't know. I like the dentist. I always look forward to my appointments. I feel hashtag blessed, I guess, that I'm good with it. Pokemon Go, who plays that now? I play it on occasion. I'm going to Go Fest next month. Me and Allison we're going to go to Go Fest in Chicago. We're mainly using it as an excuse to go to Chicago, but Go Fest is a nice little bonus on top of it, I guess. Chrissy's here. Hey, Chrissy, thanks for the like as well. Welcome in. How's it going? And that was she made us go to our local college dental clinic. Oh yeah, you had to go to the students. Yeesh. Yikes. I mean, everybody's got to learn, but still, it's gross. Pokemon YouTuber Kentucky just very much friend. He loves Nike. Just do it. What's up, Matt? How's it going, dude? How goes it? Hope we get this shiny Jenga Pokemon in next. Hopefully, fingers crossed, dude. And, like I said, good luck to you. Hopefully that jellyfish shows up and does good things for you. Trying to make sure we're saying hey to each other, making sure I'm not missing anything else that's coming in. Okay, I think I'm good at the moment. I think I'm good. Here we go. It's not shiny. Boo. Got some good volleyball in before the storm rolled in. A little windy, but we'll take it. Nice, dude. I'm really hoping we get some storms. It's supposed to. It's supposed to tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens, because we were supposed to get a lot of rain this weekend, and it completely missed us, and it's getting really dry. Really, really dry. So I'm glad you got some fun in, though. Before it all come rolling in. It's going great. Oh, it's going great. Chrissy says, nice. Glad to hear that. Heck yeah. Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Nice. Jiggle physics game. I remember that when it came out. Quit Pogo Cold Turkey at the end of last week. What happened? Were you just tired of it, or did you need a break? Or I'll be honest. Me and Allison have been joking. I was like, we got tickets for Go Fest, and we spent a bunch of money to go to Chicago and things, and both of us have kind of just checked out in Pokemon Go. We haven't really played it very much. Shido, what's up, Shido? How's it going? Yeah, just tired, man. Just game's so stale. I get it, man. I don't know what. It was just in recent months. Like, I was like all about it like 2 months ago. There were all the whatever, I forgot what was going on, especially when they had the legendary spawning out in the wild. Like, that event was really fun. But I feel like ever since that event, it's just been stale, like you said. Shiny shadows from grunts keep me going a little bit longer. Fair enough. Fair enough. For the original Xbox, yeah. I wasn't allowed to have that game, but I didn't really want it. But the jiggle effects were very interesting, especially for a teenager. Let's see. I think if I found my favorite full art from Perfect Order, got it just enough to have free shipping. Ended up liking it more, seeing in real life. Which one was it, Kyle? Which one did you get? Let's see. Pogo's not on my high priority. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play at Go Fest, of course. I spent the money on my ticket, our tickets. But still, I don't know, man. I've kind of lost my motivation with it. I don't know. I lost zero interest in D-Max and G-Max. I knew as soon as I lost interest that was going to be it. Fair enough. Darn Scopely. Totally forgot Pogo existed. It's a fun little... I like the costumes in the game. That's what keeps it fun for me, is I like little costume Pokemon that come out. Whenever there's a new costume on, especially if it's Pikachu, for the World Championships, when they have the special ones, the Scuba Chew and stuff, that's when I get kind of invested in doing things hardcore, and Go Fest. But yeah, I don't know. This is probably the least amount I've played Pokemon Go in a long time. I wanted it at the age of 18 just because of physics. I forgot how old I was when that game came out, but I do remember being a teenager because I was like, ooh, that's fun. Watching G4 TV and they'd be playing highlights of it. Let's see. Oh, the Drapion. I don't think I've seen it. I've got a couple cards from Perfect Order, but I haven't had the blessing of pulling a lot. Let's see. Perfect Order Drapion illustration rare. Not shopping. Images. Oh, that's dope. That one is pretty cool, dude. I like it. That is a cool one. Congrats on getting it, dude. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks for the command there, Chrissy. Appreciate that. Yes, that was 16 in 2002. Trying to think. 99, 2000, 2001, 2000. I was 13. So yeah, I was right at the ripe age of hormones. Costume shinies are my jam. Yeah, they still get me, man. Whenever there's a new one, I get pretty invested, especially if it's a wild spawn. I get really irritated when it's you can only get it in a raid. Then I get really annoyed because I'm I don't want to go out here and do endless raids. I feel like the Pikachus every year always take me so long, and I actually end up spending money, and I kind of hate myself for it. Let's see. Stained green bug won't show its face. Oh no. Cheeto cookie. A little shorten up there. Well, tell the green bug to hurry up. It's not allowed to. It's bug season. There's a lot of bugs outside. Tell him it's time to come out and show his face. Show your face. Me and me are very close in age. That's right. Allison will be the ripe age of 39 this summer. But I'm catching up. In January, I'll be 38, so I'm catching up. Let's see. So I was hesitant about the window. Oh yeah, with the bugs. Yeah, you don't want bugs coming in. So I'm glad you found a workaround. If anything, like slap a piece of tape over top of it. It's all good, hun. At least you're aging gracefully. Some people don't get that luxury. So, I'll be 38 this January. The 11th, me and Matt are pretty much the same age. I'll be 38 January 28th this year. It's kind of crazy to think. Like, I never really dwell on my age. I kind of just forget about it sometimes. But I was actually, for some reason, I was thinking about it like yesterday or something. We were talking about something at work, and I was like, dang, dude. I feel like a chunk, granted, I think it was just due to the COVID era and stuff. I feel like a chunk of my life went missing. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like I lost a chunk. It's really weird feeling. Well, I had the money. I went and bought all the EX and Full Art Mega cards from Mega to Perfect Order. I really hating how much I spent money flushed down the toilet on. So did you buy cards from Ascended Heroes? Like, Ascended Heroes like really ticks me off because I love the set and I can't get my hands on it. It's like so hard to find Ascended Heroes. As soon as I hear about it, if I go try to find it, it's like already gone. People, even with limits, people just yank it all up. They just bring like their whole entourage. Don't own tape, but yeah, like I said, you found a workaround, which is good. Watching Tremors 5, nice. I feel like I've probably seen that. I remember there for a while when I was like sick home from school. They'd be on like AMC or something, and I'd always watch the Tremors movies. I didn't retain them very much, but I remember them being a pretty good watch while I was sick. The best one. For my 25th birthday, it's been a struggle remembering my age. Dude, for real. It is for real. Sometimes when people come up to me and they're like, the conversation comes up like, how old are you? I forget sometimes. I'm like, like I'm not even gonna lie. I had one time I had to whip out my phone calculator because I really couldn't remember. I felt so dumb. I was like, I don't remember how old I am. Let's see. Your neighbors, you could ask them to borrow some. Yeah, that's true. If you got the vaccine, that's a side effect. Yeah, I guess so. I got 3 of them. But hey, I'm being the least sick out of everybody that I know. So. I've not physically seen any of my neighbors since we moved in. I feel like people are a little more reclusive these days. I personally am. Like, as a social person, I really don't like to go out and like interact with my neighbors too much, I guess. Like, nothing against them. I just usually I'm kind of a mind my own business person when I'm at the house, because I just assume if you're going to come up and talk to me at my house, you're going to try to sell me something. That's just how I feel. Even my neighbors, I'm afraid they're going to be like, hey, we can help you with this thing. And I have to awkwardly be like, no, I'm okay. I'm good. I program tomorrow morning. I don't feel like getting up tomorrow because I've been enjoying the days off this week. I feel that. I'm honestly pretty tired, Kirsty. So I'd love to have a day off. I understand where you're feeling or where you're coming from. But it's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. But at least you've had time off, Kirsty. That's good. That's good. I ain't seen nothing in the wild here in like 2 years on TCG Player to get all my stuff. Fair enough. I just like opening things. And I hate that I can't open things. Like, it actually kind of pisses me off that I can't like casually go to the store and get anything. Perfect Order's been a little better. I will say I've actually seen some perfect order, but I like have no motivation to like buy a pack. But maybe I should. I don't know. But I've gotten some perfect order stuff that I haven't opened yet. I've bought some stuff that kind of, because I can't find cards, I'm hoarding things a little bit more. Like, not crazy. I have a couple things. I have an ETB. I just don't want to open it yet. I gotta buy a Wind Machine fan this week's money or something. Yeah, box fans. Granted, I haven't bought a box fan in a while, but typically you find them at Walmart pretty cheap. But I haven't looked at them in a while. I know kind of everything's expensive now. But if you can, like Google and just see how much box fans are around you. See if you can't maybe get lucky with a quick deal or something. Brandon watches Edward Scissorhands and dreads the Mary Kay saleswoman main character. Yeah, I don't like salespeople. I really don't. Door-to-door sales. Because funny enough, I work in the sales world. I don't sell personally. I'm more in the marketing department and social media. But I can still dislike salesmen. Yo, DB Huns with the 20 months. Good luck. Love the new layout. Thank you, DB. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I like it too. I feel a little bit biased. But I do like it a lot. I wanted a new layout, and I saw I commissioned somebody. I liked their style, and so I commissioned them, and they did a really good job. I didn't know what I wanted. I said, here's my logo, which is over there now. And I was like, I want something to work with it, like full creative freedom. Go for it. And yeah, this is what they came up with. But thank you, DB Hunts, for the 20 months. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Mallets have been overheating and not charging things past 80. Really? Goodness gracious. Well, hey, at least we're getting a charge. At least you're getting a charge. That's good. Better than nothing. It's better than not working at all. Let's see. I want to open stuff too, but I ain't wanting to spend $10 per pack, Kyle. Yeah, everybody's like, go to your local game store. That's where everything is. That's where you go to the local game stores. And it's like, yeah, they're selling packs for $15 a pack, even for sets that aren't like hard to find. I'm like, it's a little whack. Like I was at one of my stores, and they had, granted it's Ascended Heroes, but they were selling Ascended Heroes packs for $26 a pack. I was like, that's crazy. Appreciate the hype in the chat, by the way, everybody. I really don't care about scalpers or things like cards that are not necessities, but holy cow, I do wish they get stuck with all that and can't turn a profit. Me too, Matt. It's getting bad in the sense of like, it can be anything. As long as there is a little bit of momentum with the product, whatever it is, it could be paper towels. I don't know. We're going to go with that. Paper towels. And if, there's a bit of a buzz, like a new paper towel, and it maybe has a cool color on it that people want, they will find a way to buy every single bit of it. It's crazy. I hate the scalping culture. I used to be like, whatever, with it, people, or it wasn't really affecting things, but it's like, it's kind of annoying. It's got to the point where it's like really annoying that nothing is sacred. 165, thank you there, Jace. Appreciate you, dude. Got hype from Mia as well there. Let's see. And the Pokemon channel made me cry with a new special. Dude, I saw that in Japanese, Mia. Probably like I said, it took about a year and a half to dub. I loved it back then, and I didn't even know what was going on. There was no subtitles. And yeah, I told Allison, I was like, we were watching it tonight, and I was like, that is so good. Like, I need all of Pokemon to feel like that. Somehow, some way, I need all of Pokemon to feel like that special. If you guys haven't watched it, I think it's on the official Pokemon channel. It's called Dragonite Special Delivery or something. My God, it's so good. It's such a good short. It's 14 minutes, but shorter than the standard anime episode. Oh God, it's so good. We had a thunderstorm earlier today, and there was lightning as well. It was downpouring. Send it my way, Chrissy. We need it. We need it bad. Maybe not the lightning because it might start a fire, but we need some rain. Can't remember if I told you, but I finally ended up getting the Raikou Heart Gold Soul Silver promo to complete the trio. Paid $40 from eBay a day after getting the mail. Found out like, oh no, for 20. Did you buy it out of spite? If I saw it for 20, I'd just buy it anyway. Return it. I know there's no return on cards, but still. During the height of COVID, the folks were scalping hand sanitizer, diapers, soap, etc. Special place, yeah. Yeah, if there's anybody, I think I can come up with a list, but those are definitely some of the people that, if there is a spicy place below our feet, Matt, that's where they're going. Something that's worth money that's crazy to me: corporate merch, like employee quarter, dude. Because sometimes DB, I know at our place we get good stuff. Like my business partner doesn't like anything that's a crappy. Like these are corporate technically, has my company logo on it and stuff. Like I know they're not cheap. We spend, when we do a hat order at work, it's like it can be like $3 to $9 grand depending on how many we get. Like today we had an event and we gave everybody in attendance. We had 40 attendees. Everybody got one. So it was, it costs a lot. They're like $30 a piece. And then the embroidering fee and stuff like that. So I can understand. Drake, how's the hunting going? Catch any deer yet? Want some venison? No deer, Drake. But hunt's going fine. Hunt's fine, just chilling and waiting to see some yellow to show up. How's it going there, Drake? Shiny was cool in the special. Yeah, that's right. There's if you're a shiny hunter, there's a moment in the special that will have you going like Leonardo DiCaprio, where he's like whistling, like right there. Jace, you gotta go. Take care, Jace. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you, but we'll catch you around the next one, dude. Adios, Jace. Very emotional 13 minutes though. Yeah, very good. Like I wasn't like, crying or anything, but I definitely felt that like, you're like, oh man, this is that intense feeling, man. Why am I getting this from Pokemon? But yeah, Pokemon's that's how I want Pokemon to feel. Like granted, I know people might not agree with me, but Scarlet and Violet kind of felt like that. Like the ending of Scarlet and Violet felt like that to me. Sure, it was plagued a little bit by performance issues and stuff, but I felt like it had like a good feels ending. Like felt good when you beat the game. Never seen the card anywhere until the day I got it in my hands. I was so mad. I turned to the girlfriend with that "Are you kidding me" face. That's how it seems to work out. It's kind of like anything you buy. Like, it used to be like consoles for me. I bought my PS1. It was like a PS1 mini thing. It was like the last one. It was like called the PS1, O-N-E, like spelled out. I bought it, and I think like a month later they announced the PS2, and I used like all my allowance to get the PS1. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, why? Let's see. Cried some buckets because of your parents. Yeah, it's intense. I mean, I got that. That feels in my life too. Been there and dealt with that. So I think that's why I was feeling that way. But you got Illumise. Nice. Congrats on that, Mia. I've been fine. My mom's boyfriend, not boyfriend. I mean, they live together, so I don't know. Went to jail. So my little bro and sis are little and stuff. He just said he's going to help the cops. Well, I hate that you guys are going through that, Drake, but that's very nice of you to do with your younger siblings. Because, it's hard to explain something like that. Sorry that you guys are in that position, Drake, but hopefully things get better at home. Hopefully you are safe and you and your siblings are safe. Fingers crossed on that. But sorry you have to deal with that. That does not sound very, very good at all. Am I looking to trying to avoid hunting in Scarlet and Violet at all costs? Yeah, I feel that, Matt. So I've been trying to help my grandma as much as possible to watch the two while my mom works nights. So that's awesome, Drake. It kind of stinks, but sometimes in life you have to step up whether you like it or not. And I hate that it's happening, but take pride in the fact that some people wouldn't do that. And you're doing something big. So hopefully you get rewarded. Hopefully the universe somehow rewards you for being a good person there, Drake. DexNav chaining is lucrative. Yeah, everybody keeps telling me to do DexNav. I need to do it at some point. More DexNav. Take care there, Jace. DexNav, love it. Only one flat out gave up on was Rattata. That one was miserable, that location. Was it just not a good call rate or something? Let's see. I remember the PS1. Thought it was kind of dumb. It was an upgrade, but it was made for all the car enthusiasts to put them in their car. Really? I got it because it was cheaper. I remember specifically, I got it because I wanted a PlayStation. All my friends had PlayStation, so I was like interested, but I couldn't afford like the normal PlayStation. The PS1 was like a more affordable, smaller version. I think it was I can't remember how much cheaper it was. There was some reason I got it. I don't know. I think it was cheaper, but I got it and I had it there for a little bit. Maybe I need to try it again. I was struggling hard to get any spawns, but I'm a lot more confident at it now, so maybe I should revisit it. Absolutely. Redemption hunt, Matt. Redemption. Also, we're in the 1,000 checks. Holy crap. How about that? It's the same route as Lumi's, same patch. Pumpkin patch. Don't like the way Stakataka is looking at me. Explains why you're overlooked the Lumi's. Yeah, you were staring at rats. Staring at the rat infestation. Patch is miserable, but there's good stuff in it. That patch has got some soul. Soul patch. Nothing there. There's kids too. He's just got trauma from growing up with his grandparents and knowing that his mom was, oh gosh, by his dad growing up with it being in prison for 9 years. That sucks. He was just in a bad situation, and sometimes that affects people to a really hardcore negative degree. I mean, you hear stories about people that are like, I don't want my life to be like that, and they like go on a trajectory to like avoid becoming like, getting in that world. But some people it affects them too much and they can't pull themselves out of it. It's unfortunate because sometimes you just can't help how the world affects you. Mountain Pyre is also difficult to chain into, but good hunts. DexNav is incredibly underrated. Don't listen to the randoms online. I've only heard positive about DexNav. I just, I haven't heard. I don't really. I'll be honest. I follow a lot of Pokemon stuff for Pokemon news, but I don't really follow a lot of Pokemon content creators because I feel like, they're just trying to earn their keep, but a lot of them are just too negative. But they're just trying to make money and it gets clicks that way. So I get the grind, but I don't really like to follow many Pokemon content creators when it comes to social media. It wasn't specifically said it was for that. It was kind of obvious. I remember bugging Dad to get one just so I could save a few inches on my TV stand. It was very compact. I remember I had it on it was like our computer desk downstairs, and I was able to like set it like by the monitor, and monitors back in the back then were pretty thick, and I always thought it was so cool how like that piece of technology was so small and I could play games on it. Chrissy, thank you for the lurks. Appreciate it. Gonna lurk for a bit. Sounds good. We got Mihi here. What's up, Mihi? Welcome in. How's it going, dude? But now he's all good. He's on one med now. All his meds are clear and stuff. He's thinking about joining the military after he gets out. My mom agrees he should. I mean, some people join it and it gives them a good like source of discipline. Like some people are like, I need to get whipped into shape, and I mean, if he does, Drake, hopefully that works out for him. Oros and X and Y was just unfortunately timed with more and more folks discovering how to make videos on YouTube and just spreading tons of misinformation. Misinformation, always been around. It's just a lot more prominent nowadays, but yeah, it's always been around there. Let's see. Is that you, Orlando? Yeah, it's Orlando. Okay, I want to make sure. Wanted to make sure. It looked very familiar. And yeah, nice. Yeah, going back to the old school way, dude. I was wanting to go back to the old school style for a while now. I just wanted, I know, when it comes to growing a channel, you can do the shorts thing, but I was over it, dude. I was so over it. If the channel doesn't grow, it doesn't grow. I just wanted to start enjoying things again. So yeah, we're back to the old school way. Let's see. Who's this orange wig guy? Mutes. It's funny, I sent him a picture the other day because I was at a You'll appreciate this, Mia. I meant to show it. We were getting breakfast one morning, and I saw this person, and this is on the back of their jersey. And so I was like, I sent it to him, and I was like, dude, your friends are everywhere. I said, your fans are everywhere, dude. Let's see. Back at Mount Fuji for work, dude. Falls, it's awesome. Stay hydrated. We'll do Falls. Sounds like hopefully it's a good time, man. Sounds awesome. But thanks for the hydration reminder. Good to see you, dude. Got off work about an hour ago. Me, nice, dude. The best times are off work. I mean, sometimes I'll be honest, there's some days at work that I really like, but there's nothing like getting home. Nothing like being home in your own crib. It's nice. That's something my little bro and sis could be proud of. My dad is so much worse because he did the no substance stuff, and my mom's boyfriend was more of a dad than anything. Well, that's good. So he's got good intentions. Just, maybe needs a little bit of just like a kick in the right direction or something, a little extra. Holy muscles. What? What's My Chemical Romance? Good band. Let's see. Hey, what's up there, Storm? How's it going? Hello to you. How are you? His chemical choice is carbon. Let's see. Anyone play that Mii game from Nintendo? It's so hilarious. Can't stop laughing. Wait, what Mii game? Which Mii game? Oh, your arms look muscular. I mean, I am lifting again. I have a lot of, the world is bugging me, and so I'm like exerting my stuff into, trying to work on myself, like turn that negativity thoughts in my head and like use it to better myself. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of lifting and stuff since August, pretty consistently, but still got a ways to go on it. Allison doing the flex. Yeah, Allison was getting too buff. I had to like start kicking into gear, or she was going to be so much stronger than me. But now she's on a workout break. Jared Way said the best. I'm not okay. Dude, it's kind of crazy like how that band formed. Like I think and the story could be wrong. Feel free to be like, that was misinformation, Brandon. But what I heard is that he was like on his way to work, and then 9/11 happened, and he was just like, dude, screw this, and just started a band. Black Parade, dude, it's so good. I still every once in a while, Matt, listen to it, and I should listen to it more, honestly, because every time I listen to it, I'm like, God, what a banger, dude, what a banger. Oh, Tamagotchi Life. Oh yeah, Tamagotchi. I mean, he was right. Tamagotchi Life. I'm interested in it. I don't know if I want to. Like, I know it's not a full price game, but I don't know how much I would put time into it. But I kind of want to get it. I kind of want to get it to like mess around in. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's very time consuming. I'd be trying to create everything too long. But I'm considering, I think if I ever see it on sale, I might pick it up just to have, because it looks hilarious. But the only thing is, I've heard it gets the longer you play it, the more loopy it becomes, like the same things happen. Phenomenal album, best of 2006. Yeah, I think I remember, like, I told you guys I hung out with like all the emo kids when I was in school. Like there was a certain area where they all hung out. It wasn't all emo kids. I mean, I was there. I wouldn't consider myself an emo kid. But like that was like, I think everybody had those t-shirts on, and they were always listening to the album. That's how I got into the album, because I was like, what is everybody listening to? And I went out and just picked up the album on an impulse, and it was great. And I loved it. I wore that album out. I still probably have it somewhere over there. Let's see. I've been listening to na 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 na. Wait, that's funny. I don't know if that's what you mean, Drake, but I think that's a My Chemical Romance song, because I like that song. I'm going through a workout slump. Yeah, Allison's taking a little break. That's all. Let's see. Allison's gonna be the new Hulk Hogan. She's gonna ask what you gonna do when the 24-inch pythons run wild on you. I mean, there for a little bit when she was like working out pretty hardcore. I was like, I gotta watch myself. I might get beat up. What's up, Anne Marie? How's it going? How goes it? How goes it? I love to play Tamagotchi Orlando. I don't have that game yet. Yeah, it looks hilarious. Let's see. Doggos, your and I got a story. Today was my last day of school for the year. I had a sub from first period. She brought a baby possum and just, and it defecated in all the halls. She got what? Really? So she got fired for bringing a possum into work? That's something I would probably do. Holy crap. Imagine the last day you lose your job because you just want to be like a cool teacher. Man. It's the Steelbook Monster. Would that be your WWE name there, Anne Marie? Let's see. No album was my favorite, but it was not my favorite, but it was good. I actually really like that album. But yeah, and it's not as good as, the one we were talking about, but that's a good album. I like it. It's kind of like a whole story. Like it's like an adventure. I don't know if you call it a concept album, but I liked it. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's incredibly dumb way to lose your job. What was that sub thinking? I know, right? Like, I think it's kind of like, I think it'd be like a cool idea, but probably not smart to bring wildlife into your job. Bless you. Need to revisit it. Yeah, it's great. I don't even know if I still have it. I'm pretty sure I have it. It's probably somewhere over there. Been listening to a lot of Michael Jackson music. Is it because of the movie, Their Storm? I haven't played Tamagotchi Life. I absolutely love it so much. It's so funny. The game got my attention. I already got adding to my list. I'll be honest. There's like a lot of games that are out that I get like a little bit of FOMO on. I was getting a little bit of FOMO on that mixtape game. I kept hearing good things about it, but I watched some gameplay, and apparently it's like you can't even lose in the game. Like you can take your hands off the controller, and the game will play for you. And I'm like, what's the point of it being a game? But stylistically, I think the game looks really awesome. But yeah, if I'm playing a video game, I want to play a video game. I don't want to just like let it play for me. I'm gonna stay till 10:30 p.m. tonight. Hey, it's all good, Chrissy. Like I said, you guys come and go as you please. I understand. Y'all have lives. Y'all have to get up at certain times. I'm pretty dang tired. I've woken up early the past 2 days. Today I woke up a little earlier because today was voting day in Kentucky. So me and Allison went out and did our civil duty before I got too busy. So I'm pretty beat. I could go to sleep. This when I was a kid, my third grade teacher used to put in the video Thriller. That's how I fell in love with the music of Michael Jackson, the music as a whole. Hey, dude, there's always the gateway song that gets you into music. That's cool, man. Michael Jackson's a legend, dude. Have you gotten beaten up in champions yet? No, I never played it. I knew I would get destroyed, Kyle. I knew I'd get destroyed, so I never played it. I knew it would be a disaster on my side. You have no life except on Saturdays. So you do! You do on Saturdays. God, I know. I knew I would get destroyed. I was kind of sad to hear that there's like a limited pool of Pokemon, which I guess, works, but I got the impression it was going to be all the Pokemon ever. I was going to see how interesting it'd be to see someone try to like beat everybody with like a Flittle or something. You get to see your doggo. Heck yeah. I haven't seen my dog. I've only seen my dog once in 3 weeks with all the house repairs we've had going on. And my mom's basically kidnapped him. Every time I think she's going to give him back, she's like, we're going to keep him a little longer. And I'm like, okay. But I'm glad you get to see him there, Mia. Hey, if you like MJ, try Sinister Minds by Churgny Gurgny. Wow. I've never heard of that name. I like it, though. It's fun to say. Hurt my ankle earlier today. My friend was using me as a shield, and some girls are approaching him, and they sadly bully him on a steep hill. So I fell, but it's not swelling. Well, I'm glad it's not swelling. What the heck? Why are they getting bullied by some girls? I'd be like, hey, do you like me or something? Because, it's easier just to ask for my number, but whatever. Love Coco so much. Dude, I freaking love dogs. Time for another dog, yeah. My mom just doesn't have the money for it. Like they're kind of on the struggle bus. Like my mom is like retired right now. But she only gets like a limited amount of like income with like all this stuff, and they keep cutting things like Medicare and stuff like that. So it's really screwing her over. And yeah, so she can't really afford having a dog around. So she gets her dog fixed by just taking mine every once in a while. Dare you to sing Michael Jackson songs? Smooth criminal. I only like that. Like, I mean, I like that song, but I like the Alien Ant Farm version. Lena brags to me about how she would win a few games and lose one. This kid is so incompetent when it comes to competitive, but she somehow makes it work. Got that natural skill. It's like when people bowl and they somehow have that like natural curve that gets strikes, but they don't even try. Kind of like that. We're looking to get another corgi hopefully soon. Anne-Marie, that'd be awesome. That'd be good. They're so cute. Tango is Tamagotchi life, living the dream. Yeah, he's probably living it up. Although my mom does say she thinks that he misses home because he wants to. He always wants to whatchamacallit. He always seems like he wants to go home. So I think he misses home. He misses us. But he still has fun there. I've done the same thing. Guys, save yourselves. I'll stand my ground somehow. Sfeel with the lurks. Thank you, Sfeel. Appreciate it. Favorite Michael Jackson song has to be Billie Jean is not my lover. The way you make me feel really turns me on. I can't do a Michael Jackson impression. I don't got that in my repertoire. Watched Labyrinth again this evening after a month of not watching it because I was watching all the Star Wars movies and been watching older shows and movies on my phone. But yeah, you're back to watching. Hey, there's no shame in that. If you like something, watch the crap out of it. Labyrinth. Anne-Marie caught a shiny Yamper soon, right? I'm back someday. Probably next week. Dogs are the best. Yes, that they are. Love my furry doggo friends. No one has a light goal yet. Yeah, we got one. Super Yeatsman's got a light goal of 16. I drank a protein shake earlier, and it like left a dry feeling in the back of my throat. It's a weird thing. I had one of them yesterday, and it didn't do that. But today, I feel like I have to like I've had to do that. Protein farts. No, not that. It's like a chalky feeling. Don't like it. I have three turd heads of dogs, great puppies, but no size awareness. Are they big? Are they big and think they're small? Ralph! Looks like I'm just in time for a shiny. I guess so, Ralph. We're about to find out, dude. How's it going, man? How's it going? I like to do sing Michael Jackson songs every time, and also listen to every different kind of song. That's good, dude. Oh wait, I'm not trying to fight here. I'm not trying to fight. Yeah. Are they really clocking if the voice is literally Michael Jackson? No, I don't think so. I don't think so on that one. Did we hit the like goal? Are we at? Okay, sweet. We hit the like. Sweet. All right, I'll pin up a new one. Thanks for hitting the like button, guys. Appreciate that. That's awesome. The other day while playing on Champions, I ended up finding a shiny curse. A shiny curse self-destruct Snorlax. Nice. Is that like in the where they give you like the random free one or whatever in the farm or whatever it's called? Ralph was there, but yeah, I didn't see the other one. Yeah, you were close, dude. You were close. Can't separate the art from the artist on MJ. I always heard that he might have been like set up or something. I don't know though. I didn't look too much further into it, but the reasoning made me go, I kind of forgot what it said, but I remember it made some sense. Phil's here with the like. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Oh yeah, on the Recruit Ranch. Okay, gotcha. The one where they actually put some tattoos on a character. Has there ever been tattoos on a Pokemon NPC or anything before? I'm trying to remember. Because like that one chick at the farm, she has like an arm tattoo. I was like, whoa, How about that? Let's see. A lot of times, probably not an individual Michael Jackson, but his music makes me dance. Yeah, I mean, there's some Kanye songs. I don't even remember their names, but you know, some of them got hype beats. I'm not gonna lie. They come on, I'm like, I personally don't have them on my computer, but you know, if they're on, I might just bob my head a little bit. I can't remember the names of the songs. Whatever that song, in the night I hear them tell the coldest story ever told. Somewhere far along this road I lost a soul to a woman so heartless. That song, I forgot what it's called. Heartless, maybe? That song, I liked that song back in the day. That was like a jam in high school. Tango's is a little mango. He loves mangoes and loves tango. He loves Brando and aloe, but more, he loves food more. His ball is probably his favorite thing ever, but food might be number one, but ball could be competitive. Tattoos, maybe in a Lola, possibly. That is true. I think she's the first one, maybe the girl from Team Skull. Okay, yeah, like part of me, Coco, I was sitting there thinking, like, I feel like I had seen a character, but I was like, maybe I'm tripping myself out here. There are some tattoos next to Y, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some already. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. So thank you guys, doggos, and everybody. Thank you. Yeah, that Team School admin has the little tats. Okay, I gotcha. All right. Best not to download them. They'll put you on a list. I'm sure I'm on some lists out there, to be honest. Tattoos aren't a big thing in Japan unless you're part of that gang thing. Gang thing. Food is number one for Kirby. Dogs do love some food. You know, typically they kind of eat one time a day. So if I only ate one time a day, I'd be pretty famished too. I'd be pretty stoked to eat. Thank you, Anne Marie, for the 93%. You're about to take your bedtime meds. All good, Chrissy. All good. Let's see. Hi, Team Skull is the baddest gang. Team Skull was kind of like the last, as of this moment, the last like actual bad team. Like you could say they got bad motives. Team Yell was just a fan club, and then whatever Team Star or whatever, they were just kind of like misunderstood kids that got bullied too much. Who hold on? Speaking of it, saw Michael Jackson movie 2026. I love it so much. Love the music and the dance, but I didn't like his father because he only cared about the money. I mean, that was kind of. I don't know too much about Michael Jackson, but I remember my mom was a pretty big Michael Jackson fan, so I knew a lot of stuff from her. But I haven't seen the movie though. I haven't seen it. Team Rat Rod. Oh, you got a shiny earlier, Lily. What'd you get? And thank you. Hopefully we can get it. But what'd you get, Lily? What'd you get? Welcome in. For me, the last team that I could believe was feared was Team Plasma. Yeah, Team Plasma had, their ambitions were crazy. Like, some teams have bad intentions. Plasma was above and beyond. They were going for some crazy. Yeah, the film didn't touch on the dark stuff in his life. I think probably for the better, just because I don't know how you'd go about portraying that, and also, I feel like the movie's supposed to be, celebrating his accomplishments. So I don't know how you would showcase the negatives and kind of keep that positive connotation through the movie. Because, yeah, there would be some bad stuff. Back on the hunt, doggos, for the shiny turtle. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh, you got this one, Lily. Hey, heck yeah. Come on. Let's go. Congratulations. Congrats. Maybe you being here will give me some luck. Maybe just your presence right here in this place will be enough. Big Mikey's dad actually abused Michael Jackson until he was so scared he puked merely in his dad's presence. Yeah, upbringing wasn't so great. There was a lot of push to become great, which, you can push, you can hold your family members and your friends up to high standards, but there's sometimes too much. And that was too much. Let's see. How many MJ movies, docs, does he need to make like for real? Is there any others? I only know of this one, but like I said, I wouldn't consider myself somebody who keeps up. I'm not a big fan of music biopics. Like, I never end up seeing them. Even if people are like, oh, it's the best thing I've ever seen, like, I never really see them. So Stakataka like a normal Pokemon or an Ultra Beast? It's classified as an Ultra Beast, Phil, as far as I know of. At least when in the book it says Ultra Beast. Let's see. Ultra. I'm glad to be here, especially given the bad stuff going on at school at the moment. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Isn't school coming to an end soon, Lily? Isn't it almost summer break? I hope. Let's see. They said they plan to cover the dark. Oh, they're gonna do a sequel. I mean, apparently it's done pretty good at the box office, so I haven't really been paying attention. I did forget Star Wars Mandalorian comes out this Friday, so I need to get some tickets for Thursday nights. I know I'm supposed to stream on Thursdays, but I might need to go see that movie. Might need to see that movie, but I'll try to do a stream tomorrow, just in case. My plan is to do one tomorrow, yeah, but you know, stuff can happen. But you know, I'm aiming for a stream tomorrow night. Baby Yoda will still tickets. Yeah, I'm sure the showings are probably not that many tickets left right now. I spent $20 getting a Squirtle keychain doll thing and a claw machine because its head was lopsided and he looked funny. Dang, $20. Sheesh. Hope it's good. I haven't heard anything. I feel like it's like one of the series that are still like, in the Star Wars universe that are still good, I guess. They're you know, they're consistently pretty good, unlike the other Star Wars stuff. My term just started. Oh, at college, one of my professors was being a jerk about not responding to his emails and grading based on something not in the rubric. Uh-oh. Yeesh. Is that something you can go to the board with, though? I know in college they can take things pretty serious if you escalate it. Typically. I know they did when I was in school. Not too bad. I also had the day to myself. Kids were in school and wife worked. My hardcore character on Diablo 4 Parish made it to Torment 2 difficulty. So did you have like your own Phil day there, Phil? Meanwhile, my other professor actually took accountability when he marked a question I got wrong. That's good. That's a good teacher right there. They made Grogu popcorn buckets over. I bet they have. American Dream is the original MJ movie. Okay, it's pretty good. It shows a lot of his younger years. Okay, yeah, I haven't heard of that. I've not heard of that. What's going on? No, I was pressing the wrong button. All summer break, I'm going to draw and send my art to great artists online. I seriously can't wait until I'm able to make my web series. Heck yeah, dude. Never give up on the dream there, Drake. Never give up. Keep at it. Chrissy's back. Welcome back. Definitely is, Phil. Nice, dude. Heck yeah, man. I'm glad you got some time to, like, do your things. Love to hear that, man. Love to hear it. Went to the board, and they have escalated accordingly. Okay, good. Good. I was going to say, but you know, times changed, but I know when I was in college, I had, I would say a friend, I had acquaintances that I made in class, and there was a really bad teacher I had. I forgot which class it was, but she was really strict and annoying and would do weird stuff, and that person had enough, and they took it up, and things got fixed. I will say, things got fixed. I don't know what happened, but things got fixed. Hey, Brooke, what up? What up? My true dream is to travel across the U.S. in a camper van and make some awesome art and possibly make music. Heck yeah, dude. In this crazy world of, I feel like just craziness, I don't know what to call it. I feel like that is a good dream to have, Drake. Sounds very human. I'm really respecting the more human aspect of a lot of things in life. So I'd love to hear that. And I think you should definitely try that. Don't know how it's going to look, but I think you should try it. I'm not about my 4.0 GPA for 2 terms be ruined by a professor being a jerk. Oh, absolutely. And that's awesome. Congratulations, by the way. We applaud education around here there, Lily. Congrats on the 4.0. Hopefully things get figured out and you can continue that streak. That is awesome. I know how hard that can be. Woo. Brooke says going good. Nice. I did a lot of wording right there, and then I took a drink before I breathed, and I almost passed out. Not really, but I needed a pretty big gulp of air. Let's see. I also have a dream tone, a raccoon, and a fox. The dogs might be realistic. A raccoon, possible. My mom had a pet raccoon and a pet skunk in her life. Not a fox, though. I don't know how foxes work. I know they're a little bit more rowdy and they're hard to domesticate. I only know that because I watched a video on it one time. Put me on the president's list at school. That's awesome. Heck yeah. That's huge. Like 4.0. Like, as someone who went, I struggled in college. I was really good in like high school. In general, like grade school, I did pretty good. Graduated really well. College was a different beast. I couldn't handle it. Like something about it just didn't work for me. Only in Kentucky. That's how it is, Matt. I'm not that way though. I think raccoons are cute and stuff, but I don't want one as a pet. Foxes are awesome. Just a cool forest dog who eat berries. Plus, I love the color orange. That's a plus. Yeah, just be careful. You ever see a fox during the daytime walking around? It's usually not a good sign. Don't go pet that one. Nina, no, you don't have to apologize for being late. I don't ever feel like there's a late. There's no late when coming to a live stream unless I'm like ending. So you good, Nina? You good? As a STEM major, no less, I'm doing well. If I say, yeah, sounds like it, Lily. That's awesome. That is awesome. Like, that's super cool, man. I don't know what else to say. Like, I love hearing that. That's super cool. I know. To me, education is very important. So I think that's really awesome. Awesome. Me and that fox are best of buddies within a minute flat. My chill energies peak with animals. I know, but I'm just saying, usually if you see a fox wandering around in like the daytime, they usually have rabies. So that's why I was saying that. I really want to get shiny Alpha Dratini, but here's the catch. I'm not at a higher level. I'm supposed to catch 35 level Pokemon or lower level because I didn't finish Pokemon Legends ZA. Ooh. I'd probably go ahead and do that first just in case then. High school is crazy nowadays. I have a senior student who is graduating who has like a 4.5 or 4.6. Didn't even get a full ride to a university of his choice and didn't get valid. Really? How? Like, I feel like that's like a shoe-in. I honestly don't know how they pick that stuff though. There have been so many raccoon adventures in Canada and Kentucky lately. I mean, raccoons are kind of everywhere right now. Raccoons be everywhere. They're kind of like out and about. It might be their like mating season or something. Hated math when I was in high school. Failed math class because of it. Yeah, I don't. It's tough. Math was my weakest subject. I passed, and I would make a comeback, but I had to study really hard, and it was always like I just struggled with it. But I found ways to make it through. But it was always usually my lowest grade every semester. Let's see. The only time you were silly when I asked it was if I was late during a spin to hunt. You pranked us by deadpan telling me it was late and thanks for watching. I don't pull that card a lot, so Lily, be honored that happened to you because I don't do that a lot because it's got to be one of those like special random moments and you catch me just right. Don't have to wake up. Oh, kids! I must have missed that. Kids out of school, Brooke? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, they got out today. I see where you're responding to Allison. Awesome. A little extra sleep, hopefully. A little something. School is not how it used to be. Do they have higher standards? I don't know. That's crazy. It's really great with math. Yeah, I wasn't either. Storm, you're back. Your internet was acting weird today, but thankfully your internet's back. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Sweet sleep. Sweet sleep. Raccoons are actually on track to be domesticated. See the ones who are in cities, they have shorter snouts and bigger eyes. Yeah, I've heard about that. One day you're just gonna get a raccoon pet that's just gonna start living on your porch, and next thing you know, it's gonna be in your house and it'll be your buddy. Me and Matt don't gel. Not Katie from Mean Girls. Me either. I'm bad with math. Yeah, I love summer break. That's right. An apostrophe carrying hard. I feel honored. I was telling all my friends and showing them the moment in the stream. I was laughing about it for weeks. Really? That's dope. Friends probably like, who's that guy? Who's that guy? I finished school a few weeks ago and kind of already ruined my sleep schedule. Hey, you're allowed to, Nina. You're allowed to. I think it's fair game. School's out. Get to kind of do whatever you're doing or whatever you want to do, really. Within limits, make sure you get some sleep. It's good for you. Finally done, Spiel. I was upgrading the SD on your 2DS. Hey, hopefully it went well, dude. Hopefully it went well. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Let's see. I need to check the theaters here real quick. See if anybody's got some seats for the Mandalorian and Grogu. I forgot it has Grogu in the title. Let's see. School's out for summer. That's right. School's out for summer. School's out forever. Next thing, before I know, I'll have a pet Zigzagoon sitting on my shoulder as I watch anime, eating grapes with a little Finnegan asleep in my lap. Living the dream. Living the dream. Let's see. Mandy, Lori, Ann. Who dey? What is that? Oh, Mandy, Lori. Oh, God, that went over my head for a split second there, Drake. I want summer breaks, says Allison. Me too. I mean, I guess I do get 7 weeks off a year, so I guess I can't complain too much. Just got a shiny Emolga, Orlando. Nice. Literally shocked. I was not expecting that. Hey, that's the best part about shiny hunting. Do we ever really expect it? Do we ever really expect them to show up? But that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Congrats. What's funny is I replayed my copy of Ultra Moon and beat it within 10 hours of game time. The tower bricks came to me quickly as well. The game's just treating you right, Lily. It's just treating you really, really good. That's awesome. Every 6 weeks off. Get out of here. I know. I'm sorry. Okay, there are showings and there's plenty of seats left. There is Dolby Atmos heated recliners. I mean, I don't need heated recliners because I will throw up and die if that much. Cool. All right, there's still a lot of seats left. I want to keep that box open so I remember to get tickets later. Chaw the Halucha is very broken running through the Ultra games. Yeah, Chaw carried me as well. I still kept his name Chaw. Chaw's great. He's going down in history as a legend for sure. I do expect it eventually, but Fire Red and stuff, I do react shocked. Yeah, it's coming at some point, but you never know when, so it's always a surprise. My break would be the best. I found a girl I like. She's Christian, cute, funny, awesome. Best friends with my little sister, named after a girl dog and Paw Patrol. Wait, hold on. Who's the Paw Patrol girl? I can't remember the names. I should know. Both my niece was in it at one point. Now my nephew, I guess, kind of likes it. Sky? Is it Sky? Is that the one? She passed all the inspections. She went from 4G to 30. Oh, let's go, Spiel. Nice. Holy moly, that's a huge jump. Which program will let us have the whole summer, but it's still open during the summer. And starting next month, I'll be going on 4 days a week. This program is opening on Fridays every week during the summer. Okay. All right, 4 days a week. Hey, at least it'll keep you busy. Hopefully they let you all do some fun stuff, Chrissy. I'm gonna try to hang out there in my friend group as much as possible. That's how you do it, dude. Find out if it's truly meant to be. You gotta feel somebody out. See if the vibes are right. So you can have a really big crush on somebody. Just make sure the vibes are right. Shining at 1080 Trust. 1080p, baby. It's gonna suck, y'all. Yeah, that kind of does. I mean, if you don't want to go, I guess that does suck. But hopefully they have some good times, Chrissy. I know you guys do like activities and stuff. Hopefully there's some good stuff. Bro's definitely pulling her, says Nina. Heated recliners in the summer. It's a form of population control to maximize profits. They just want me to lose weight. That's all. They want me to sweat it out while I'm watching the movie. Sky. Oh, it is Sky. Her name's Sky. It's the husky or the little pink dog. Oh, does she pass the vibe check? Yeah. They could be a 10, but their personality could be like a 1. Like you gotta be careful. But yeah, that's the best way to do it. You know, get them in the friend group. At least I have them around. See if they fit. Like, you know, you gotta be, you know, what is that? If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. That thing. What was that? The Spice Girls? I can't remember who sings that song. Can't stand Paw Patrol as well. Most little kids shows. I was tormented with them by my former younger stepbrother. The only downside of the younger kids is like if they find something they like, they'll like specifically watch one episode like over and over again, and you know it's enough to drive anybody to kind of despise something. Oh, she's taking Drake. Uh-oh. Hey, you know, you never know. You never know. You know, stay in the life, but you know, don't get too swooned in. Don't get too swooning then. It's getting into dangerous territory. We go swimming in town here every summer when the pool's open. There you go. Going to the pool's great. There we go. Odd crazy scale. What? Who said that? Spice Girls. Allison says yes. Okay. I couldn't remember, honestly. I was like trying to think of who else could sing it. And yeah, she passes every vibe check ever, and she's so maternal because she grew up having to take care of her siblings growing up. Nice. Well, she's got the aspects to life, you know, kind of keep it close, you know. You never know. People break up. Be there, whoop, swooping. You know, I know I should know these things, but I was, to be honest, I'm a little bit stupid sometimes when it comes to music and kind of forget who sings what. Paw Patrol's peak, to crush on the Huskies feel for real. Oh man. Welcome back, Super Eatsman. Welcome back. What was little you thinking, says Nina. I have a pool in your backyard. Jealous, Lily. Nice. I mean, I am, but I don't want to like maintain one. You got a car for your birthday? Nice. I feel like that's familiar, but I'm like, I don't know. But regardless, I'm gonna say congratulations, Lily. What'd you end up getting? What whip do you got now? I guess you don't have to disclose that if it's personal. I felt compelled to ask. That's so sad. My niece is the oldest daughter. She's a bit older than her little sister, so she's substitute mom sometimes. Shouldn't burden kids like that. Dude, it seems to happen so much. Like I know like people in my life say that, and then it ends up happening. It's crazy how that ends up happening. Allison, yeah. If you say you got a pool, Allison would be down. Would be like, I'm showing up. My tomboy taste has deep roots. Let's see. As a sibling who's more of a parent than an actual parent, it's not fun, right? 2020 Buick Encore. Nice. Yeah, you might have told me. It sounds familiar, but I had to double check. But that's awesome. That's great. That's a great little ride. I remember granted, not 2020, but I used to work at a Chevrolet Buick store in their marketing department there for a while. So I got to take all the cars out and drive them around and make videos on them. And I always thought surprisingly, because everybody's like, you know, the stigma at the time was like Buick is like an old person car, but they always were pretty great to me. Drove well, nothing bad with them. Is it a Tesla with an Elon decal like Brandon? Probably not. Not this time. Not everybody can be as dumb as me. Meow, 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 meow. I finally have water in the house again, Foxtrap. Nice, dude. Let's go. I'm glad things got figured out. It's always annoying. Always annoying when things like that happen. It's a fun drive, plus has AC. Our only car had no AC. Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, that AC is a definite plus. Apple CarPlay, nice. I know like GM vehicles, which I think Buick's part of, in recent cars have taken out Apple CarPlay. So it's a valuable commodity right now. Has the word must tattooed on his lower back. That's right. That's right. I couldn't resist, man. I have to support my favorite trillionaires. She's a lot of trauma and stuff. I always have an attraction to girls with trauma because I like being there for people and stuff. One of my dreams is to make people happy. That's good. Let's see. Sounds kind of weird. Wait, what's weird? What was weird? Like most stuff, the word happy just by doing my art and stuff. Yeah, you gotta do what makes you happy too. Glad you understand that. Then the pipe actually broke, but we were able to fix it. That's awesome, dude. Heck yeah. Better than having to hire somebody, if you know how to do it, of course. Let's see, a few games I want to install before the trip Thursday. Mario Kart and Fire Emblem. Hey, there you go. Gotta have some Mario Kart. Gotta do the Mario Kart. I get wanting to make people happy, but fixating on the trauma, all that. I think I kind of understand what Drake's saying to this extent of like, not wanting people to have trauma, but they are, they like to help. That's the gist I'm getting. We're going now, so I can start relaxing, be ready for bed. Have a good night, everyone. You too, Chrissy. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you chilling, but yeah, go get your rest. Catch you around. Adios. I'll start playing my Forza 6. Ooh, yeah, I'm so excited for Forza 6. I gotta wait. I have a PlayStation 5 coming out later in the year, so I'm excited to play it though. Looks really, really good. I've been watching some gameplay of it and some reviews and stuff, and yeah, I'm stoked to play it. It's gonna be good, but hopefully you enjoy it there, Super Eats, man. It looks really, really awesome. Beep-doop. Run. I hate how long it takes to load. I wish I had a capture card on my new Nintendo 3DS. The one that I know it's not new. It's not like brand new, but it's just the way like they named it, the new Nintendo 3DS. It'd be so much faster. But I'm almost a little afraid to send it in even to get a capture card if I had the funds, because I'm afraid it would get stolen with how expensive and pricey and the demand that's went up for 3DSs. And 2029 GTA 6. I keep waiting for the day they announce another delay. I need to go get my dog. He's barking like a madman, Lily. Yeah, go take care of that pupper. I just have the thought. I'm not a type of person that brainless stuff. I feel for people with trauma. Yeah, I mean, you just want to, you're just wanting to help. That's the way I understood. But yeah, appreciate you explaining it, Drake, because not everybody's gonna grasp it, and that's awesome. Awesome. Glad that see, even Lily got that. You're good. I think I'm gonna get going. All right, Nina, sounds good. Appreciate you hanging out, Nina. Have a great one. Have an awesome one. I can't fix childhood trauma. I have to teach people how to deal and live with it. Yeah, that's it's nice to be able to help, but at the same time, it's also good for those people to go seek out help too. Have to catch myself from running away from my SOS color since you're doing runaways. Oh, am I like putting you in a? Am I like influencing you subconsciously, man? I start drifting in Forza 6. I mean, come on. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of drifting culture in Japan, so I'm glad they did a lot of emphasis on that. I'm sure I'm going to suck at that. I am sure I'm going to be terrible at it. To get several alarms in the night for how long the 3DS games take to install. You don't want to stay up all night, Spiel? Yeah, all-nighter. I'm kidding, by the way. If I get hurt in the process, don't mind. I'll help no matter what. I'm basically a goofy therapist to some people. Hey, that's something you could pursue. If you enjoy that, you could go down the therapist route. Maybe you'd be really good at it. And you can make some money from it, like as a profession. Some ordinary gamers made a video addressing the situation on GTA 6. Are they the ones that like leaked out that the game was going to be pre-ordered or something? Delayed again. I'm gonna assume it comes out in November, but at the same time, I would not be delayed. I would not be surprised if it gets delayed again. They'd be an online therapist, that or IRL, like in the future. So much education needed to become a therapist. Yeah, but if it brings you happiness, but I can understand like also like this might cost a lot of money. School's expensive. I think at least a master's. Holy crap, I did not know that. I was sleepy when I watched it, but that's probably the vibe. Okay. Didn't even plan on college. Yeah, I mean, it's just an idea, but at the same time, like, you know, I've always said, like I said, I think I mentioned it last stream. If you when you get to the college area, make sure you have a plan of what you want to do in college and don't just meander in college, because it starts to rack up a lot of money. Like, either A, don't go and make a plan, work a couple years, or, you know, find like a trade, or find a job. Like, you know, I feel I'm a big believer in, like, you know, connections, like talking to people and making all those connections, because you never know where those connections could lead up. Let's see. Rock and roll number 3. Let's go, Matt. Congratulations, man. Congrats. Let's go. Rock and roll is a good shiny, too. That purple slaps. Awesome. Dog has been rescued. He barks when he's ready to come back inside. Hey, glad you got him in. He's like, save me. I'm not an outdoor dog. Come on. Can't take it out here. I'm scared. Beep-doop-doop. All right, let's run away from this guy. Art or anything, I'll take over the next couple years. I freaking hope not. These same 6 billionaires playing volleyball with all the money and forcing it down our throats, hoping people wake up and go, okay, we don't freaking need this. What I want to do is just be an art YouTuber, do something like Ottawan's Out or Jane Animations. That'd be fun. That would be fun, but I know it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do. Animating, even like the simple animations like they have, which, you know, are super entertaining. It is a lot of work. That's why they can't release a lot of videos a lot, especially not in the dark with only the porch light on. Yeah, it's spooky, man. I'd be a little timid if out there if I was by myself, like, oh. Still drawing, I don't care about AI. Yeah, I would much rather draw with my own crappy art than use anything to get generated. Like, if like every artist on the planet, like the people that I commissioned to draw things, shifted, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna get a drawing pad and there might be stick figures as thumbnails, but we're gonna continue this channel without it. We're gonna be rolling with Brandon sketches, and who knows, maybe I get really good at drawing if I start drawing my own thumbnails. I used to draw a lot, but I'm not very good at drawing now. But I used to draw a lot when I was younger. When GTA 6 comes out, I'll finally bet there'll be some. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, stuff's already peaking up in games, but yeah, I don't care if it's Zelda. If there's gonna be AI in a game, I will not buy it. Even if it's Pokemon, I'll just be like, well, I guess we're gonna pivot to play some older games. Now he's cuddling with me. Yeah. See, he was spooked, Lily. He's spooked. Fine with AI in chats. I draw a line. I generate AI art. I just think if we're going to, you know, I don't know, have an environment left, I think we gotta dial back on the. Usage of it. Like, there's always been data centers, but it's getting a little crazy. We don't need that much. I feel like there's a little bit more nefarious things going on with these data centers, especially if you combine it with the pop-ups of all the flock cameras and stuff. I just, I'm gonna lie, I do love ChatGPT. I use it for grammar and spell check at work. I mean, your phone does that too. Usually when I'm typing something, you know, if I misspell it, it's like, oh, a red line underneath, right click, and then I click the right thing. Show us arts. I don't have any arts. I don't have any arts nearby. Do I have old drawings somewhere on my old computer files? I'll show you some good art if I can find it. I'll show you like an original that I know I might have in here. Let's see, run away from that. I don't know what the big deal is with AI art. I don't know if people hate it so much because it's killing the freaking planet. I mean, that's an easy part of it. There's no hope for the environment. If people go, yeah, they're just tearing everything up, and they're just letting it go unchecked. Like, I saw a good thing, not a good thing. I saw a meme where it was like, hey, we want to add this addition to the library. It's going to help people, get people reading books, get people involved with the library. Okay, it's going to need like 10 to 3 decades of approvals. Like, wait, what? And then they're like, all right, hey, I want to build a data center. Okay, when can you start? Like, it was like that. Like, it's kind of sickening. Folks are our favorite AI until a data center in town and your electric bill goes up $4,500 based on stolen art. Yeah, that's mine too, Lily. Like, there's nothing original with AI art. It's all based and taken from data that already exists, so it's stolen art. Crow's Nest, what's up, Crow's Nest? How's it going? Use AI for coupons and promotions. I think it has a use. But I am definitely like anti-generative. Like, if there's one hill I will die on, it's the generative side of it. Like, I won't buy a product or anything if I go to something and they have AI art on the wall. I just won't go get it. Save 60%. Dude, that's awesome, man. Heck yeah. Let's see. Use flock cameras at work. Yeah. I flip them off every time I see a flock camera. There's one in my neighborhood, and when I'm on a run, I always make sure to flip it off. Sax, what's up, Sax? How's it going? Isn't all art inspired by others? Yeah, you could say that, but it's not stolen. People can usually like if someone tries to, like, this happens a lot when people try to draw like Pokemon inspired art, it might not look exactly on model because it's got their own personality touch to it. Let's see. It's been going life. It's been definitely lifing, but things are starting to look up. Heck yeah, Crows. I'm glad that things are looking up. Sorry that sounds like there's been things happening. So hopefully, and walking too. Bee's walking. Let's go. Congrats to Bee. That's a big achievement. Well, no turning back now, Crows. No turning back. But that's awesome. Glad that Bee is growing and making the human moves. That's super cool. Stolen art and bad for the environment, costing actual artists careers. Yeah, and not just artists. I mean, just in general, people are losing their jobs because they're trying so hard to make this stuff work. It's been a generative side, like when it generates stuff like art and videos. I assume that's what you're meaning. Yes. Stuff this is what bothers me about like a lot of YouTubers. Like, I've almost just wanted to delete YouTube because I'm scrolling and like creators I know are using it for thumbnails and stuff. And I'm like it'll be like, let's say like Pokerev, for example. Like, he's a Pokemon card opener and he has like the new set. And he like AI generated image of him like cutting into a box. I'm like, dude, just take a picture of you with the product. Add a little bit of a detailing filter in Lightroom. It's not that hard to do. What he's doing is like not that hard to do. Like, it baffles me. Like, it's so easy to do. So easy to make those same thumbnails with a Lightroom contrast kick up. Interesting too. I wonder if Google's gonna have some more layouts this summer. I mean, Meta is laying off people tomorrow. 4 a.m. 10,000 people, or maybe it's 8, are going to get an email. Nobody knows who yet. They're getting an email, and if you get the email, your job's terminated. And I'm like, that's crazy, dude. My sweetest dog got hurt by the youngest dog. I was worried about her, but thank you for helping me be distracted. I'm sorry, Lily. Unfortunately, dogs like to fight. I hate that. We had some neighbors behind us, and they had some sweet dogs, but they get some vicious fights sometimes. And I don't know, just takes the wrong way sometimes. As we're in the talk of art, I've been trying to figure out a Titan from design from Eric, my main character from my web series. I want to do something that focuses on his domain. Do it, dude. I know I keep saying do it, but I'm rooting for real art, so I don't care. Like I said earlier, if we're drawing stick figures, do it. Keep it alive, dude. I think she's going through a small growth spurt because homegirl just wants to eat. We're going to Texas for a bit to visit family. Nice. Well, safe travels to Texas there, Crows. You and the fam. But yeah, I mean, it's going to happen. Wait till they become a teenager. Dum, dum. I remember eating out the entire house. For real, sheesh, oof, yeah. And what's crazy is Mark Zucky, the Zuck, he got on recording. Someone recorded it. He was talking to investors how they were ready to fire these people, and that these people didn't know that they got the most elite programmers they could, and their whole job, the only reason they hired them was to train AI, and they don't know it. They did not know it, and I got a recording of him saying it. But in the true nasty way that the stock market works, that raised their stock price. Firing people raises the stock price. And I agree, Anne-Marie. It is a cowardly way. Could have not been an email. Could have not been an email this time. Looks like 8K. Okay, I saw it was like 8 something or 10. I couldn't remember exactly which one. It's really hard to put freedom into a monster form, honestly. Eric has to go through his domain because his nomadic hero like Sonic. Sonic believes everyone has their own free will and do what they want. Okay. So just a vivid story today that the kids were asking what movie was this and that, and they wanted to go see it. I told them that it was about us. Wait, about like your class, Sax? Like a made-up movie about your class? Wow, I know, right? Disgusting. That's why I just can't. I can't morally support it, man. Because like that could be me. That could be me because I don't lean into it. I unfortunately work with people that are like leaning hardcore into that world, and I do every bit of my power to stay out of it. But yeah, it's tough. I do go to bed, but on such a horrific note, but I'm fading. Hey, it's all good there, Lily. Get your sleep. We're not gonna keep you up. But take care, Lily. Have an amazing evening, and hopefully all the school stuff gets figured out. And yeah, we'll catch you around. See ya. Yeah, try to give them something inspirational towards next year, changing the culture one day at a time. I love to hear that, Sax. That's awesome, dude. It's the best you can do. You're a good teacher, dude. You're a good teacher. I think it's possible for AI to replace me, but who knows? Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? I just don't know what the end game is. Like, if all these gazillionaires like get us all out of a job, like I guess they just I guess whatever gets their rocks off is us just starving and not having anything. I guess that's what will get them going. I don't know, because apparently money's not enough. But we'll stop anyone like Eggman who wants to take away that free will. Eric wants to let people be whoever they want and wants his friends to. As the series goes on, he fights for his friends. Nice. Thanks for trying. Yeah, dude. That's all we can do, man. Try, and sounds like your trying's paying off though. Everyone take your social network 4K steelbooks and throw them outside. Protest the Zuck. They see it as funsies probably. Yeah, they're probably making bets behind closed doors and stuff. Like everything, I feel like if anybody's worth over a certain $1 million, like they're just scamming people somehow, some way, whether it's the stock market, manipulating markets, something. Like the more I study this stuff, because I'm trying to like get in the know of like what the heck is going on in the world, like why is it this way, like the more just crap you find, it's all just really crappy. Let's see. So what AI take over most? Mainly computer generative stuff. Or does it go a lot? Oh, that's a lot further. I think they'd go until there's like as far as they can. Like I think the end game is all that's left is the elite. That's all it comes down to is like the elite, and that's all that will exist, kind of thing. Like who was it? I can't think of who it was. I just watched a video called like the billionaire epidemic, and there was somebody there's two billionaires who won't call us humans. They don't see us as humans. They don't see people under a certain amount of money making making a certain amount of money are humans. And not Sam Altman, that's ChatGPT guy. The crazy guy who owns Palantir. When they asked him, this interview asked him to his face, "Do you believe humans have a place on Earth?" And he stuttered. He didn't answer yes right away. I was like, oh my God. So I don't think they care about humans in general. Can we eat the rich already? Yeah, I'm ready. I'm lined up at the buffet table, Anne Marie. I just need a group. I just need a group. A few ideas like Eric can become a shapeshifter, trickster, do something like Luffy, and he can have different forms, and each is more powerful. Just have him embody freedom. The freedom. Haven't they watched The Matrix? The Matrix. Yeah, that'll be all of us. They'll stick us in a little tube or something. At least we'll get to live in a cool world, I guess, the normal world. Just kind of live unknowingly in my soup bowl, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't touch Facebook at all anymore. Even at work, I'm not even logged in. Like, I'm logged in as my business partner. That way I can still use the platform at work when I need to, because I was so tired of having mine. I guess they can take themselves out. We'll be collateral. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy because people are like, if we're going to keep up with China, like, we have to build these data centers and like increase yada yada. Fun fact, America has 4,112, the last time I checked, data centers. China, despite their superiority or whatever they got, have 342. Like, either we're not really efficient or there's some BS going on. Got off Twitter and never went back. Yeah, I kind of hate having that platform. But it does give me Pokemon card updates. I had Facebook years ago. I had Facebook to scream to the void. The YouTube hierarchy is basically the same as any social media platform as well. Yeah, YouTube is probably... I mean, YouTube's got its, stuff, shady crap. But it is, at this moment, and they can change anytime, probably one of the more least problematic ones when it comes to like screwing with things. But that could change tomorrow. We're already past based odds on this. I should be 1 in 1,380 something, I think. Leave the comments off. Yeah, Allison's way of leaving Facebook like blew my mind, because there's a way when you delete Facebook, you can download all your pictures and stuff, or any like content, like you can select and you can like download it all, then delete your page. Allison just Control Alt deleted hers, like straight up. How can be efficient, Brandon? The Department of Efficiency abandoned this. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I have an non-active Twitter to save certain images. Fair enough. Now on data. Oh, okay. Past based odds on data centers. I guess so. I went over Matt's field. That was a good one. That was good. Last message. Sorry, hold on. Let's see. Can I join the table? I'll take the ribs on whoever created Bitcoin. That's another thing. Data centers support that Bitcoin mining and stuff as well. But yeah, crypto sucks too. I remember everybody's trying to get me in on that, and crypto's dumb. I don't know. I don't like it. Maybe I'm too. I'm not tech bro enough. When in doubt, find the sacred light to purge evil. Purge the data centers. Yeah. Dash Ketchum. What's up, Dash? How's it going there, Dash? What up, dude? What up, what up? Yeah, that's my problem there, Matt, is I feel like everything that's great is being disbanded. And things that don't make any sense to me at all whatsoever is being just forced through so quickly. Crypto was so hard to get into at first because all I could think about was it being the next pyramid scheme. It felt like that. Definitely felt like that. And then of course the NFT era, that was going to change the world. That didn't do anything. That just being people sharing some JPEGs. Thinking of investing in the stock market. I'll try it out over the summer, but I don't know I should invest in it all. You can probably look that stuff up. I'm not very smart in it either. I do have a Robinhood account and I have some stocks, but I'm not very good at it. I only have a couple, I think total out of all my stocks, I have it used to be over 100, but the stock market took a pretty bad nosedive there for a little bit, so I'm not very high up anymore, but I have a couple bucks in it. I like the new overlay, Dash. Thanks, dude. Thank you. I wanted to switch it up and go back to old school. Well, the layout's not old school, but the style is old school, but the layout's brand new. But thank you there, Dash. Dogecoin. It was fun there for a minute. I'll admit, there was a time where I was kicking myself that I didn't get into crypto because it exploded. If I would have bought $1 of Bitcoin back in 2015, I'd be pretty rich right now. But I don't even know how that would work. Do you just sell it? I'm sure you would get taxed out the wazoo. I don't know how it works. Yeah, multi-level marketing. It's kind of like gambling. The gambling problem, at least in the U.S. We talked about that the other day on stream, where they were just it's prediction markets. We're not gambling, it's prediction markets. Man, just Dogecoin on the LCD dash of his Tesla. That's exactly right. There's these cute little coin animations every morning. They'll deposit it on the little screen and I just move it over into my bank account. Could have bought Bitcoin around 200. Yeah, I remember when it was really cheap. I was working at the car dealership at the time, so there was people there at that specific dealership. They were selling so much at that dealership. There was a lot of people that had a lot of money, and so everybody was just basically throwing away money, and digital currency was just becoming a thing. And I remember hearing about Bitcoin, and everybody was like, buy Bitcoin, we're gonna blow this thing up. And so I theoretically could have got in, I could have got in early if I wanted to, but I was like, that sounds stupid. I remember being that makes no sense to me at all. That sounds so dumb. Imagine if Brandon were actually that rich. He wouldn't even glance at the chat. I mean, I would love to try and stay connected to the chat, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Maybe you can use AI to help you with stocks. Honestly, probably. Like I said, I do think it's good as a search engine. I just don't like how it's trying to be forced down our throats so they can continue to just destroy everything out there. There needs to be there needs to be a medium, or there needs to be a cap, I guess, when it comes to all this stuff. Bitcoin's peak was just shy of 100. Dude, I remember when it blew up, because there for a little bit I was feeling the FOMO. I was feeling the FOMO of 150K. I was like, dude, that's crazy. Only super chats. Yes, you have to donate to me for me to read the message. Sorry, not sorry. True. I think I have that in my pocket right now. Yeah, let me drop $150,000 for one Bitcoin. Who knows? Next thing you know, it'll be at 250K. And I'll kick myself that I didn't invest at 150K. Oh man, at least it's fun to joke about. I haven't, dude. That's another thing I don't pay attention to anymore is like stocks. I'm really curious. I am really curious what my stocks look like, unless it logged me out. We'll see how that works. Might have logged me out. Oh, I forgot it has facial recognition. I acknowledge. Let's see. I made a little bit of a rebound. Got a little bit of a rebound. It went down there for a little bit, but it's coming back a little bit. Hassan, Bat Bean is the best bean because Bat Bean is a cool bean because bats are cool and beans are cool, but a Bat Bean is twice as cool. Thank you there, Hassan. How's it going, dude? How's it going? How's it going? I ate like 10 packs of Harry Potter fruit snacks in one sitting and I don't feel sick. That's good. But yeah, be careful. That's a lot of sugar. I can upset your stomach. Just as I read Matt's message right after I said that. Yeah, it's a lot of sugar. That's why your stomach hurts. Because your stomach's like, holy moly, this is a lot of stuff. A lot of sweet going on right here. Yeah, just be careful. You escaped this time. Packs are super small though, right? You'd be surprised though of the amount of sugar that's in them though. Took me for a ride to teach you how to drive, Hassan. Nice, dude. How'd it go? I remember I was young, and I was with my dad. We were heading home, and I was probably under my teens, like I wasn't a teenager yet. And my dad pulled over, and he's like, "You want to drive?" And I was like, "No." But he's like, "Well, you're going to drive." And so I jumped in the driver's seat. I was maybe like 11 or 12. It's in my neighborhood though, and dude, I was freaked out. I don't know what spurred my dad to do it. It was so impulsively done, but it spooked the crap out of me. Like I was so scared I was gonna wreck the car. I made it home, but I wasn't going very fast. I mean, it was like super late too. Like for at that age, it was like 9 o'clock at night. But I was like, am I being punished? I'm in mid-30s, have to watch a lot what I eat since I'm elderly. Me too, Matt. Me too. Things affect me in ways that I never thought they would affect me nowadays. Been pounding sour gushers. Oh my god, I'm 18, but I don't have my license, so I'm way past time, but driving's pretty freaking scary. Yeah, dude, and like I ended my story early, but yeah, I got my license at almost 18, or I was 18. I don't remember. I knew I waited a little bit because I was so spooked by that driving lesson that it was hard for me to get involved, like get excited about driving. But then I started driving to school. I was driving my grandma's car to school every day, and she'd be in the passenger seat. So I got a lot of reps driving. And yeah, the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. You'll get there. But yeah, I mean, I was spooked as heck for a little bit. Your dad was probably drunk. No, he wasn't, surprisingly. All jokes aside right there, it wouldn't be very far-fetched for that to be true. Boo, old people suck. It was the responsible thing to do, but we were in our neighborhood. It was fine. It was after like a baseball practice, and my dad was a coach, so I know he wasn't drinking while we were coaching. But yeah, like Allison says, you have still time to learn. Don't rush it. Take your time with it. Ease into it. Do some short drives. You'll get it. I like driving a lot. I just don't like everybody else on the road, because I feel like nobody pays attention anymore. So just pay attention while you're driving. That's all I ask. Gonna have to learn the next 2 months before I go back to school. You got this. You got this. Yeah, the 90s were a wild time. Yeah, like speaking of beer, I remember my dad hanging out with all the guys on the street I grew up, and I was friends with all their kids. And one night it was like, hey, let's give all of our sons a sip of beer. And still to this day, I hate the taste of beer. Like I remember my dad and all the guys drank it so much. I was like, this stuff has to be like the best thing on the planet. Like they crush these things on weekends. And I remember being so startled at how bad it tastes to me. Because I was like, I thought this was supposed to be like the magic elixir. Like I was so stoked when they were like, yeah, come on, let's give them let's all of them have a sip. What's in that thermos? Happiness. No, my dad just proudly repped the Natty Light. That was my dad's choice. You know, if he was not working, he had a Natty Light in his hand and a cigarette. That was his jam. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, I remember a similar instance growing up with a heavy glass of Jack and Coke. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't try the hard stuff until I was 21. I was lame, by the way, everybody. I didn't have my first first drink and stuff. I didn't get invited to a lot of parties, so my first drink was like on my 21st birthday. My first official like mixed drink that had like harder liquor in it, I guess. My fridge is all wet inside. Oh gosh, condensation? Condensation, no breathing. Chelsea, guys, y'all are dads. I'm sorry, Drake. It's the way I see it, you can when you get if you make this decision when you're older and you decide to have kids and stuff, you can go out there and be the best freaking dad on the planet, dude. Like I said, I am very grateful for my upbringing. It sounds chaotic, but it was a fun upbringing. They're the best relationship there, Hassan. I mean, I'll be honest, I'll love my dad, but he was a little bit of a hothead, so there was a lot of times where I didn't know how to approach him. Sometimes I would be a little afraid. I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Like he'd be like, "Help me out, help me change the oil, son," and then I'd be like trying to help, and I wouldn't hand the right thing over quick enough, and I would just be like, I get yelled at. Like, what did I do? I'm trying to help. That's why I feel like I didn't learn a lot of trade skills, because I would be a little too timid to be around my dad's temper. Like I didn't want to be on the other end of it. The fact there's no air here. Well, hopefully it keeps things cold though. But yeah, that's true. That'd make it condensate. Honestly, I don't want to be a dad, too afraid of being my own dad, but I'll be the fun uncle for sure. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's my life, Drake. That's my life. I'm the fun uncle for sure. I guess I try to be. I don't know what my niece and nephew truly think of me, but I think they like me a lot. So I try to be fun for sure. Let's see. God forbid you didn't hold the flashlight the perfect angle for your dad in the garage. Exactly, for sure. Brandon has a bad temper. I can, yes. And lo and behold, guess where I got it from? I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna head to sleep. Sorry I couldn't stay long, but I was glad to be able to pop in. Yeah, for sure, man. Go get yourself some sleep. Keep going on that driving stuff, dude. You'll get it. Reps. Like everything in life, just reps. You got this. Keep going at it. You'll get it down. But have a good one there, Hassan. Adios, dude. No, what are yellow bricks, by the way? Spin. You would like Brandon when he's angry? I do snap. I have moments, and a lot of it is when I'm driving. That are sports as well. Like if I have a favorite team or something and they lose, I'm not a happy camper. I've been trying to work on it, but I hate losing, man. Losing sucks. I hate losing. Even if it's not me, if it's one of my favorite things, losing, I don't like it. I have road anger a bit too. It's just like people's driving habits nowadays are just astronomically bad, and it gets me so upset. I need a cooling blanket so badly. It's so hot in my bedroom, dude. I feel that. I feel like the past couple of nights I've been waking up really hot. Like it's been so warm. One night I woke up, I guess Allison had turned on the fan and I was like freezing, but then I get under the covers and I was too hot and I couldn't find the happy medium and it was driving me crazy. It's like, what is wrong with me? One thing I'll admit about myself is that I'm extremely competitive. Me too. And I think one thing I don't like about aging, I try to embrace that, I can't control time. You get older. It is what it is. One thing I struggle with is the fact that I can't be as competitive, even though because my brain remembers how good I can be, but I can't get to those levels as good anymore if I do something like physical, and that drives me crazy because I'm like, I know, there's another level. I used to play at that level. I know it's there, and I can't like get there. Oh, it drives me nuts. Even when I'm walking, I know a car can drive, no obstruction. They just sit there, and I sit there. I scream. Oh, but like you're waiting. Like, hold on. Oh, so they're just like waiting for you to cross or something, like a miscommunication. Thin blankets, the thinner. Yeah, mine's very thin. Mine's very, very thin. It's just I couldn't find a happy medium. We do need to wash the sheets on the bed though. I'm sure my niece might stay the night with us one of these days, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So she'll probably share a big bed with Allison, and I'll sleep on the couch. But definitely need to wash those blankets. Let's see. Christopher, hey Christopher. I'm doing good. How are you, man? How are you? A couple of that temperature issues with having your bedroom on the second floor. Our forever home will be absolutely a ranch with a basement. Yeah, our bedroom's downstairs, so it stays cool. But if we had it up here, it gets so hot up here. It drives me crazy. Like, ideally, I would love like a what looks like a one-level house, like where it's sitting on there, but underground there's a basement. That's like my ideal kind of house. So the basement would stay cool, and upstairs, the AC HVAC unit could only worry about mainly focusing all the power on the floor above ground. Because there's a couple of houses like that around here, and I know that would work very well for me with temperatures. Like when I know they can go, no, they're not waiting for me. They think a car, that doesn't exist, is coming. Sometimes people are just super distracted too. Like, who knows? They might be looking down at their phone, thinking traffic is going to be coming or something. Like, today I was passing. There's this road I take home, and there's a lot of exits from businesses. And I swear, every time I drive on that road, I'm afraid someone's gonna just go. Like, people will just like pull out without looking, or sometimes people just won't go at red lights. And I'm like, dude, one day I'm gonna get hit. I hope I don't, but one day I feel like I'm gonna get T-boned. I'm just getting tired, Christopher. Feel that, man. Feel that. I'm feeling it pretty hardcore. I've had a couple early days, and my body's like, yo, Brandon, you should sleep. I was out today, and I saw a Wig Trio nearby on your Pokemon Go, and I couldn't get to it. Oh, man. That's always rough. Always rough. It's like, it's right there, man. It's right there. I remember one time when I was really into Pokemon Go, we were at a movie theater, and our showing was about to start. We were getting some dinner, and I ran like 3 streets over to catch something. I forgot what it was. There was something I didn't have, and I was like, oh my God, it's over there. So I like ran across the street. I was like, I could be eating dinner right now, but I'm out here running to get a Pokemon. Distracted drivers are the worst. And it's like at an all-time high. And another thing people like to do in my neck of the woods, I'm sure in your all's neck of the woods too, like the light will turn red, but they're like 4 people will still go. And so then you have the other direction trying to go, and they start honking. But it's like constant. It used to be like, they ran a red light, ooh. But like, it's every time now. It's like, what the heck? Tolerate no phone nonsense when I need to cross. No nonsense show. Yeah, when I'm driving a vehicle, my phone stays in my pocket. And also, I have a watch, so if something comes through, I can usually just tilt my wrist and go, okay. Like, it's not important to respond to at this moment. But like, I don't know why. Like, I've told you all the story, like where I was behind someone and they had their phone straight up on their dash, like a GPS kind of dash thing going on. But they were on TikTok. They were scrolling on TikTok while driving. I was flabbergasted. I was like, what in the heck? Where's the police? Why are these people not getting pulled over right now? They need some sort of lesson. You went with your mom to her eye doctor appointment, Christopher. Nice. Hope that went well. Nice to get out of the house and do something, of course. Did you do anything fun otherwise while you all were out? You know about how they're bioengineering a woolly mammoth out of extinction? You think we can do that to make Pokemon? Good question, Spiel. I'm gonna say no, but who knows? Who knows? Thing is, if they even get the woolly mammoth back, we'll make some. We won't protect it, and we'll just, if it's in the way of a data center, we'll just kill it. Probably. That's the way it seems to be. Like I saw this week, it was like, oh yeah, Endangered Species Act, yeah, F that. Like, ugh. I get so heated, man. I get so heated about all this BS. My favorite is when distracted drivers get upset with you for honking if they're just sitting there at a green light, right? Like, go. That happened yesterday. I didn't want to honk at this person. Allison was like, honk. I tolerate no watch or Tesla nonsense either. Hey, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I am probably one of the best Tesla drivers in the nation. I actually like pay attention when I'm driving. I see a lot of Tesla accidents on the internet, and I like to say that I like to say I'm a good driver. I like to say I'm a pretty good driver, but maybe I'm not. But I feel like I am. TikTok, I've heard of Facebook or Twitter, but TikTok, make it hot. I forgot how the words go. Are people who drive with headphones on? Dude, yeah, I always thought that was illegal, but I see that a lot. But I mean, I'm blasting music typically myself, so I wouldn't be able to hear anything if things snuck up on me. Took an Uber there since our car. Oh gosh, your car's broken, Christopher. Yeesh. Hopefully it's not a crazy repair bill. One of my coworkers, their car just broke, and they have to get a $7,500 transmission replacement. Like the whole transmission broke out of it. Careful what you wish for. I'm gonna have to stay home tomorrow. I'm barely able to walk without even paining my ankle. God Lord, man. Wrap it up. I used to basically live in like braces, not like teeth braces. I did have braces, but I used to always get injured when I was younger. I used to play a lot of sports and I would get beat up. I always had like a splint on my finger, wrist wrapped up, my ankle wrapped up. I always felt like I was like gonna be the next, like, I don't know. I forgot what the thing's called. Human something, whatever. But I was always injured. I wait for at least 7 seconds before I honk too. I'm not one of those wackos who honk. Yeah, right. I'm with you, dude. I wait for a little bit too, Matt. But this light, to be fair to Allison, the light doesn't last very long. So I went ahead and honked. But I was trying to do a polite honk. Like, just go. I'm not mad at you. Just go. Field tested the very first one, Mia. No, I'm not rich. Those were expensive. Those first ones, the Roadsters. Driving with headphones on earbuds is illegal in my state. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought so. For obvious reasons, like listening for emergency vehicles. There was one time, I've had this happen one time, and I felt really embarrassed. But they hadn't got to me yet, but I did notice it eventually because everybody started moving. But like I was blaring music and I did not hear the ambulance coming up behind me. But luckily I got away in time. But I was like, why is everybody moving? And I looked up in my rearview mirror and I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, it hasn't worked since my stepdad passed away in 2023. Gosh, Christopher, I'm sorry, dude. Hopefully you guys can get something fixed at some point. And get a vehicle, but I'm glad there's still transportation stuff out there for you guys. The voice of Brace Face. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of braces. As somebody who played sports, I had multiple times where I got hit in the face and I had to peel my lip off of my braces because they would get smashed in. That was always fun. That's something they don't tell you about braces. Remember, I'm anywhere, no matter what. I have at least one cup of my headphones over one ear so I can listen to music and listen to people, but I also do it because it's what keeps me when I'm sitting. Fair enough. If I'm usually around people, I won't wear headphones, but if I'm like working out or I'm on a run or a walk or something, I'm by myself, I'll have headphones on or something, or on a flight. In the area I used to live, there's a red light that's 4 minutes. What? Gosh, I could probably think of some lights around here like that too. and honk right away. The older you get, the more peeved you get about other drivers. Maybe that's what's happening, Matt. Maybe that's what's happening to me. I feel like I'm always scared I'm going to get hit. Like, I feel like it's going to happen every day. There's like something where I'm like, oh my God. You're heading to bed, Christopher. Sounds good there, Christopher. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one there, Christopher. Adios. Don't get me started on bicyclist. Ouch, says Anne-Marie. Yeah, the little, because I remember specifically the one time it happened. It was an accident, but I was playing an intramural basketball game, and someone like tried to save the basketball and threw it just no look, and I was right behind him chasing, and the ball like smashed me right in the face, and yeah, it just like, just like the inside of my mouth got stuck into my braces, and ooh. I'll still never forget like that feeling because it hurt, and then I had to like peel it out. So it was like I couldn't escape the pain. Absolutely have, because it keeps my autism calm and ADHD from going crazy. Yeah, if it works, it works. Mr. Fancy Monkey, hello, kind sir. What is your day night? Oh, how is my day night? Pretty good, dude. It's really late for me. We're at 11:18 p.m., but it's going well. How about you there, Fancy Monkey? How are you doing? I had regular braces and did Invisalign too, so I know the pain. I've never had Invisalign, but I've almost slightly considered it for my bottom because I have, like, I quit wearing my retainer after a couple years, and these two teeth are right here. Like, they've shifted a little bit to an annoying degree, and I'm like, I kind of want to get it fixed, but it's just that only. But yeah, I had the normal braces, but I picked clear, and it's only the top ones that were clear, and anytime I ate something that was like colored, like ketchup or mustard, it would stain it that color, and that was really embarrassing. So I talked like this a lot when I had braces, because I didn't want people to see, especially after I ate like a hot dog or something. Rather good, says Mr. Fancy Monkey. Glad to hear that, dude. Nice. Well, hopefully the good vibes keep going, and welcome in, man. Welcome in. Hurts so much. Yeah, I get it, dude. I went running 2 weeks ago at this point, and my pair of Ons, which are very comfortable, I guess were hitting me in the back of like the Achilles tendon or whatever that is back there. And it's still to this day, if it makes contact, it really hurts. So I don't know what I did, but yeah, I hate walking around right now. And I have to do a lot of walking around. So the craziest, completely avoidable situation where a bicyclist completely eats doo-doo, crashing into an emergency vehicle that was pulled over. Oh gosh, were they looking down? I know when they ride and they're like really into it, they like look down. I've seen videos where like they're looking down and they'll like plow into somebody. Not IRL video that went viral a few months ago. Teenager Brandon, what, the braces? That was me, teenager. I don't have a picture on hand, or I'd show you guys. Braces, Brandon. Like a high school photo or something. Let's see. I might have pulled a muscle badly or tore something. Ooh, hopefully not. Very weird, because John G, I like someone to put, I'll see you at X, winky face, and she left me on red, but I hope she doesn't see me like a weirdo. My sister's making me overthink. Uh-oh, that's what sisters will do to you. Hopefully it's nothing, dude. Hopefully it's nothing. And, sometimes we just look into things too deep sometimes. Hopefully it's just one of those situations. But yeah, hopefully, and you can just play it off too. Like, oh yeah, I didn't mean anything like crazy. I'm trying to see if I had it in my old, like, braces pick, but I don't. Oh, it's raining. I hear it raining outside. Hallelujah. Yeah, there's Allison saying it's raining. At first I thought that was coming from my computer. I was like, oh no, don't break on me, but it's rain. Oh, we probably need to pull in that peony out front on the doorstep. I forgot to grab that. Thanks. You want rain? We have been absurdly dry, Anne-Marie. Like, it's getting bad around here. Like, everything's kind of dying. We haven't had we were supposed to get rain all weekend, and it went right north of us. I think we got like a couple sprinkles from it. But we've had a little bit of rain like 3 weeks ago at this point, but that's it. It's probably been about 6 weeks of not really any rain. Exclusion of the wink face to make the comment seem more subtle, but I suppose it's nothing. Yeah, but you know, John, she likes them, so I mean, I guess it's like implied, like, see you then. But like I said, hopefully it's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I just forgot to reply. My bad. It's gonna rain tomorrow, dry on Thursday, and rain every day for the next week. We need that. As much as like rain kind of like ruins the party, we need it. I have family coming in. My niece and nephew are coming in this weekend, so I'd like some dry time to take them out and stuff. But you know, if it rains, so be it. So be it. We need it. I have a pillow that doesn't make my leg sweat. Victory screech. Woo! Cooked man, should have mowed today. Going to take my chances on Thursday. Yeah, I don't want to, but I kind of need to mow the front yard. I kind of need to, but nobody else has mowed, so I'm kind of holding off on it. And with it being really dry, like the grass looks really thin and brittle. So I don't really want to mow it and make it worse. But you know, if it rains, like I think we're like in the same boat, Matt. I think we're supposed to have like a chance of rain all weekend too, but you know, last weekend fooled me. I mowed last week in the backyard because the front yard wasn't growing that much at all, and I mowed the backyard, and yeah, it didn't rain. It cooked the backyard this week with how hot it's been. It's been like in the mid 90s and sunny. Let's see, I thought you heard you holler like you had the shiny. No, I had to do the victory screech. I do like them a lot, you remember. Yeah, see? Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's just, you know, just forgot to reply at the moment. Is it late for you, John? She's like late right now? If the grass ain't growing, it's too dry to mow. Yeah, like the front yard's grown, but it's a lot of clover and stuff, which I believe in the clover. But the plant's kind of close to where the rain can hit them. Did you bring in the peony, though? Since we got to recon on that. But yeah, it's the backyard I didn't mow originally because it was kind of short, but it had grown to an extent where I was like, okay, I need to mow it because it's gonna rain. We're supposed to have rain all weekend, and then I mowed it, and then it didn't rain. So I was like, well, crap. And passively listening, Phil. Well, I appreciate the passiveness, dude. Thank you. 11:24. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, same here, same boat. Same boat. Okay, so maybe it's late. Maybe they went to bed, you know? I didn't figure I'd get some rain on. Okay, that's fine. I'm so afraid something's going to dig into it again. Screech. Gasps for air. Ah! Not a shiny reaction again, by the way. Not a shiny reaction. Unless this is shiny. Nope, it's not. Got me thinking of the dialogue from 40-Year-Old Virgin. You like her? Yeah, you definitely don't want to call her. When's the next Olympics? I love that movie. I can't really quote it that much, but the movie's hilarious. I told the story a couple streams ago. Like, that was the first movie I ever like rented. I rented it from Blockbuster, and it was the first movie I ever like ripped to my computer. So I have that weird memory with it. Like, stole it technically. I was so afraid I was going to rip the movie, and it's actually going to rip the movie off the disc. That's not how things work, by the way. But I was scared that was going to happen, and Blockbuster was going to like sue me or something. But they didn't, and I had the movie on my computer, which I don't think I have it anymore. So that's fun. But yeah, that was my first, I guess, technically pirating a movie ever. That was fun. That was fun. Gasps for air. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're good. We're still fine. So fun. Anchorman was the first and only movie I downloaded on my iPod when LimeWire at least took like, dude, I'm sure it probably took more than that, man. I'm surprised. I'm sure it took longer than that. I remember downloading a whole album and it would like take, oh gosh, it took so long. Like it took like a whole week. I remember on my computer between like trying to download it when I could, my parents weren't trying to kick me off the computer and all that stuff. It was like, good Lord, good times. The only movie I ever pirated was the Chainsaw Man movie. Otherwise, never felt the need. Hey, that's good. That is good. Let's see. Run away from that. So many emotions when the download fails around 80%, right? Usually you could right click it though and like continue download and stuff. That's what was like good about that, you know, even though we weren't downloading things super fast, like even if you like had to disconnect from the internet, it would, you know, it would stay paused at that. It would like keep the data, which is really, really good. Oh, I missed Mia's comment. Hold on. First year working at Hollywood Video was 2005 when the movie was new release and they were sold out for weeks. Really? It was that big? That's crazy. That's awesome though. First movie I remember watching was Transformers, Bayverse movie. The first one was Sam Witwicky and Megan Fox. That's a great movie. I still stand by the first at least the first Transformers movie is very good. I liked that one a lot. Huge DVD release. Oh yeah. Faux show. Yeah, I remember it being big, but I don't remember it being like as big as that. Like I thought that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. All right, there we go. Like specifically doing it overnight when you're sleeping so you can be ready for school the next day. Yeah. Although my parents weren't too keen on letting me like do that. They didn't want it up all night. I tried to do that a couple times and I can't remember how it happened, but apparently someone was trying to call in the middle of the night and luckily it wasn't an emergency. So they got pretty upset. Holy moly. The secret Mega Darkrai art from the next set's crazy. The unrated version was 20 minutes longer. Jeez, more movie. Who doesn't want more movie? LimeWire and you ruined the family PC. Oh yeah, I've told the story on this channel as well. I always hate reiterating stories, but I remember like our computer crapped the bed, and it was definitely because of LimeWire, our Kazaa, our Napster, whatever I was using at the time. And I remember we took it to the store. Like my dad was like, we went in, I went with him because I always like going to the computer store and looking at the new PC, see what was out. And so we took it to like their department that fixes PCs. And I remember like going in there and my dad's like, yeah, computer's not running very right. And they linked it up. And like he starts up the computer and he looks at me and goes, are you guys doing any P2P sharing programs? And I just stared back in his face and said, nope. And like the LimeWire logo is just like right on the desktop. But I was like, nope, I don't do that. Because back then I thought when you downloaded like when you would download a song or something and you got caught, I thought the FBI would come to my house. Like I legit thought if I said yes, like they were going to call the FBI and they were going to full on bust down my door, like in that, like that GIF, like where they bust down the door. That's what I thought was going to happen to me. So straight up, even though it's on my desktop, I was like, no, I don't do that. No. It was around 3 p.m. I literally love being expressive. You know, my brother is also saying not to go for it because she's 27. I'm turning 23. He says, just leave it. I mean, you guys are above 18. So, I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you know, there's more fish out there. They're John G, but, you know, I don't see anything wrong with it personally. The one with the dragon and bee fighting in World War II is my favorite, but I do gotta say I love watching the fights. The deaths are actually pretty cool. Yeah, those movies, it's one of those movies. The Transformers movies are those movies that make me go, holy crap, CGI was so much better, and like the late 2000s to early 2010s. Like CGI was freaking awesome compared to now. Let's see. Yeah, before I had to stop, download these legal games. And my progress on the Xerneas was 3,479. Holy cow, Spiel. Holy moly. People ask for the theatrical cut. I'm just like, you want less movie? Why? Yeah, that's really weird. Yeah, it comes down to what you want, Janji. So, you do what you want, man. Same reaction as you get pulled over by the cops. Alcohol and drugs? No, sir. Never touch them. Only 3 more. Oh, really? We're almost to 30. It's pretty impressive. It's a pretty impressive night for this style of stream. You watched the first Transformers solely from Megan Fox, really? I think a lot of people did. I was more for the Transformers, But yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Remember something on search, what Pikachu's based on? It turned out based on a squirrel, not a mouse. I literally confused it because Pikachu looking more like a mix of a mouse and a bunny rabbit. Yeah, it's listed as the electric mouse though. It does have the electric mouse vibes. Coco, what Gen 10 starter are you choosing? I am doing Pombon post show. What about you, Coco? What about you? Hot take, Megan Fox has never been that. I didn't want to say anything and stir the pot, Phil, but since you did, I'll say the same. She didn't really do it for me. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but she wasn't, I don't know. Wasn't the thing I was, I don't know. I just didn't find her super interesting. It didn't ring any bells. Pombon for Anne Marie. Let's go. Dazzling Shell. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Pretty good. What's up, Dazzling Shell? How are you? How are you doing? I got one emoji for you. You ready? It's a tour between the fire and water starters. Just do both. Get both copies of the game, Matt. Get the double pack, and then you're done. Just spin that moolah. Kidding, by the way. Let's see. Yeah, good to see you, Dazzling Shell, for sure. Welcome in. Welcome back in. Man lies to save his marriage. No, for real. I am being 100% positive. I do not like Megan Fox. Never really have. Overdone. Thank you. It's weird. Like, people, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, I never been into, like, that, like, almost leaning into supermodel look. I think it's just too much. It's too much to me. And she always gave me that vibe. Like, celebrities in general, like, some look, like, I feel like there's just, like, a too far limit, and I don't know how else to explain it, to be honest. Pom believers rise up. But yeah, if you like Megan Fox, we can still be friends. I was just stating my opinion. If she was like your crush, that's awesome. I was just saying my thing. I know I can't ask you since you're busy, but could I ask someone for a favor? Sure, dude. Yeah, absolutely. I can't guarantee anybody can do it, but you're always welcome to ask for sure, dude. I was talking about getting a suit for a wedding, and she thought I was getting married. I was like, not even. Maybe, if we're talking about marriage, just saying. 90s crushes were Pink Power Ranger and Tiffany, Thiessen by Saved by the Bell. Hold on, who is that? Hold on. With these slower streams, I can do this stuff. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. She's Kelly. I only know her as Kelly Kapowski or whatever. I didn't know her real name. Okay, fair enough. Those are popular. Those are big ones. Too much plastic in Canny Valley-ish. Yeah, especially now, Anne-Marie. Especially now. Know what you mean? It's hard to think about the Kardashians. Yeah, and some people, that's cool. Like that's what some people like. Like they like that high standard of beauty. That's not really like my thing. Give me some Kate Beckinsale, dude. One of my best friends growing up was absolutely obsessed with Kate Beckinsale. Like obsessed. Like all he talked about sometimes. Someone please trade me in ZA. I can get some trade evolutions done. If anybody's playing ZA, let Dazzling Shell know. I just don't know if anybody's playing ZA. Remember Boy Meets World. Don't judge me, but I never really watched it. Otherwise, probably would have. Every time I see would have, I think of that thing where the guy's grabbing the mic and he's like, would! Wait, did I mute myself? Early 2000s crush was Jessica Alba and Dark Angel. Very specific. This game low-key still looks good, John T. Yeah, and I'm on the old 3DS. Like, this game could probably run a little bit better on the new 3DS, but I'm on an old 3DS. But yeah, I agree. It still looks pretty darn good. Yeah, Alice is JTT. You know me. JTT. You folks watch Murder, She Wrote? I've never watched that. Have you seen Beckinsale in Underworld? All that tight leather. Like I said, I had a friend who was obsessed. Yes, I have seen it plenty of time. Justin Topher Timberlake. I don't mean to walk away. Dance me. I don't even remember if that's the lyrics. I'm just kind of going off the melody that's in my head. Man After Hours chat. Hey, the ladies can chime in too. This ain't just the boys. Is it the Zonk? Hold on, what? The Zonk Zriga. Wait, what? What is that? Dazzling Shell. It's the home improvement guy. Oh man, okay. After Hours chat. Okay, at first I thought it was like the man chat. I was like, hey, the ladies can chime in too. Combo's crucial there. Yeah, I wasn't saying in any negative way. I was just, when I saw the man stuff, I was like, hey, we got, everybody can chime in. The voice of Simba, that's right. Then about the fourth Harry Potter movie, that suddenly Emma Watson had me sweating. Holy moly, she's my age now. Or we're the same age or whatever. Randy on Home Improvement. Randy? Was he a crush for people? Is he the person I'm thinking of? Hold on. I can't even type Home Improvement. Oh, he's the character. For some reason, I was picturing a different character. I never watched Home Improvement. I know it's blasphemy. I know. But I never watched Home Improvement. I mean, I saw some episodes. My parents liked it. She's my age now. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us, especially Harry Potter, a lot of us kind of grew up, like me specifically, like I wasn't really into Harry Potter. I started watching it when I was with Allison. Before that, I didn't really watch. I saw the first movie when it came out, but that was about it. But, I kind of grew up at the same time as those characters. So that's kind of what I was wording. You're like, oh, shoot, she's actually like the same age as me. Yeah, exactly, Phil. That's what I was trying to word it. It just came out weird. Like it came out like they age at a different rate than us. Home Improvement was so good. Yeah, my parents loved that show, especially my dad. I was thinking of the young one. Matthew Broderick being the voice of older Simba. That's right. Matthew Broderick, he was, granted, I didn't follow his career very much, but I feel like he was like so big in the 90s and then just kind of was like, as the 2000s went on, just kind of didn't, I don't know what he did. I don't know if he just did smaller roles or if he kind of took a back seat or what. Never watched a single movie with her in it, but I always consider her my first real celebrity crush. Oh wait, hold on, who's Spiel? Which person? Emma Watson? Deep cut, Matthew Broderick in the live action Inspector Gadget movie. I actually liked that movie growing up. I loved Inspector Gadget. I used to watch it a lot. And so when they made a real life movie, I thought it was like so cool. In 2004, I told my friend Bridget to like Hermione and she called me gross, but I was like, she's 3 years younger than me. Oh, goodness. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Buffy. Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar was pretty big in my friend group. I never watched Buffy though. It's another show I didn't watch. I watched a lot of cartoons. I wasn't really into the real live action things, to be honest. I was always watching cartoons. I was that kid. Oh, Emma Watson, gotcha. There's Phil. Gotcha. I want to clarify. I couldn't you got everybody saying their stuff and I'm trying to navigate. I'm like, hold on. By the way, who here remembers the time in the anime where one of these Ultra Beasts was used as a statue pedestal for a rich guy? I've watched the series, but I don't remember it. I did like the Sun and Moon era. You know when you're tired when you think you've lost an earbud, but you have both of them on? Did you have one of those moments, Amory, where you're like, oh, okay. Never a Courtney Cox fan? From my standpoint, I didn't really find her super attractive either, but I'm not saying she's ugly, but yeah, she's 36 now and I'm 39. So man, I literally grew up, granted, I wasn't a Harry Potter fan until late, or I wouldn't say I'm a fan. I think the movies are pretty good, but I technically actually did grow up with that cast, whether I watched them or not. I kind of grew up with them because I'm 37. I looked at the case and I thought one was in the couch. Oh no, well, at least it wasn't in the couch. As long as the couch doesn't eat it. Oh, by no means I'm suggesting that. Yeah, I was just kind of stating it. I was trying to run through. I was like, oh yeah. Anyways, anyone here want to take my request, please? Is anybody playing ZA? I had to take a break from ZA personally. I thought the game was great. I don't know, something about it wore me out. Why does Poison Jab only gain 10 base power when it becomes max ooze? I don't know. Sometimes that would always confuse me. I'd be like, oh, we're about to hit really hard in this DA, and then nothing would happen. Or I mean, it would, stuff would happen, but it wouldn't be as big as I thought. Nope, on your ear. That's good. I know you had a freak out moment, but it's good that you didn't actually lose them. Good. This Pokeball over here is bugging me. I want to claim it so bad, but if I don't get the shiny, then I reset so I don't lose all my max repels. Briefly went back to get that Shalfa Swirlix, but I'm not playing it currently. Yeah, just do stuff like that in small bursts. Don't make it a daunting task by any means. Let's see. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, no shiny on 12-12. Boo. How dare it? How dare it do the things that I don't like? That's not nice. Just not the game for me. Fast travel spam is not enjoyable. Yeah, and I had a good time with it, but it did kind of wear me down of just how it was, I guess. Let's see. Lord, please don't let this Miltank shine. You don't want the blue milk? You don't want that blue milk life? Blue milk. That stuff's delicious, by the way, in Disney World. Disney. Let's see. It was an okay one for me. I think fast travel to 4. The coffee truck. Name it RFK milk. Now, if you drink the milk might be a little taste differently, but it's healthy, I promise. Let's see. There's some background movement and stuff. Yeah, Bill, we got it moving around, man. We got it moving and shaking. Although I will say, and I keep forgetting to hit the guy up, there's a light around here, and it kind of washes me out a little bit. That's great. Oh man, dude. I don't like to parody things too much, but I when I first heard that voice, I didn't think it was real. Fair, like, to be fair, I didn't think it was real. It like blew my mind that was like this guy was going to be involved with like health. I was like, nah, dude. I never do that to my voice though. You don't want to be related to that at all. Let's see, 145. Hey, thank you there, Anne-Marie. Thank you. Don't get the impression reference. Be happy. Be happy. It's RFK Jr. He's the current health. I forgot what Department of Health for the U.S. guy who keeps telling everybody to drink raw milk and stuff. I heard RFK for the first time, thinking he must have been recovering from a nasty cold, right? Welcome back, Foxtrap. Welcome back. Have you seen that man? Yeah, credit to him. He does work out. He is jacked. I did unfortunately see the video where they're all working out. So I'll give him that. The dude is, I'm curious about healthy, but he does have a build. He does have a build. I'll give him that. He works out well. That raw milk diet. The parasites eat all the fat. That's the secret. It eats all your fat. Why do I feel that Arceus could be based on the Bible of God? Because God created the world, Arceus created Pokemon world. I think that's kind of like the gist. I don't know if it's specifically stated, but I think it's kind of like more based on the fact that there's people out there that believe in a higher power. And yeah, I think it stems from that. If I'm not mistaken, there's probably an actual lore or like how they came up with Arceus, but probably something like that. Yeah, he works out in his blue jeans. I mean, I'm a bit psycho myself. I especially in the wintertime, I'll lounge around in my jeans. Allison has told me before she thinks I'm psycho, so we're doing that. Christian Arceus is 100% inspired by Christian God. He's one of the most accurate representations of him. Yeah, I mean, I think it comes down for like the whole like there is like the creator and then everything else. But then, you know, people are like, but you can catch him. Like, you shouldn't be able to catch God or whatever. But I'm like, I think it states that you are only catching a fragment. Catching a fragment of Arceus when you catch it. You're getting a little bit, you know. As in Pokemon, by the way, Misty held across to Ghastly in Gen 1. Yeah, in the anime, yes. It's canonically in the game, in the movie. Sorry, show. God, can't get the right thing. Anime. It's because Pokemon is one of his 1,000 arms. Gosh, and then he's gonna get more arms. Arceus directly translated in Latin and prefix meaning highest and suffix deus, meaning God. So yeah, highest God. It's the highest on the totem pole. It's believed that guillotine is representative of the devil. Yeah, I think that works as well. Catching Avatar Arceus, the real Arceus, because what we are catching is a part of Arceus. Yeah, we're just catching a little part of it. Is Deus Amadeus? Makes me think of saying Amadeus Mozart. Bum bum ba dum bum. 1, 2, 2. Let's see. Really hoping that Ruby Alpha Sapphire, yeah, that comes out. That'd be pretty freaking awesome, though. That would be pretty dope. Faux show. I hope it does. Days come and we wanna go home. Great song. A lot of people say we'll get the Hoenn before the gold, silver. I guess it's because we got fire red, leaf green, and Pokedexes line up and stuff. I suppose you gotta have the other games to complete the Pokedex, I guess. So that's why a lot of people think that's how it's gonna be. I suppose. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. Because we got Crystal on Virtual Console. Yeah, that's true. Oh no. Let's see. Arceus is a hybridization of the Abrahamic god, Chinese Pangu, Japanese Shoto Kami, and Hindu influences. Okay. Yeah, I figured it would come down. Like I was thinking it was more based on like religion in general. Like I feel like they're all kind of got this sort of similar like higher power vibe. So, okay. Thanks, Phil. Not that I would complain either way because of both would be amazing for sure. Give me all of them. I don't know how the 3DS games would work, but anything before the DS, 3DS, like throw them on me. I'll throw it on the console. Let's go. Let me be able to buy them. Somehow, some way. Let's see. I get Crystal if it had home compatibility. I goofed hard. I do not have Poké Transporter on the 3DS. I don't either. I screwed up as well, man. I screwed the pooch on that one. Yeah, it's a culmination of the concept of a creator. Absolutely. It always gets my attention because I want to know the Arceus true form, like how it would really look. Because remember, he created the world multiple arms. So many arms. Hatched a shiny Tyrogue from the odd egg and shiny Celebi on my Crystal Virtual Console file. Oh, and you can't get them over either. Gosh, man. Theoretically, since it's since it's saved on the cartridge, like, could you, if you found somebody, would you be able to use their transporter kind of thing? Or how would, I don't think, maybe that wouldn't work. So you'd have to be like logged in or something, right? I don't know how that works. I never used the transporter. You have a shiny Cyndaquil and Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It'd be really cool to bring those up. I've always just imagined Beta Arceus when thinking about the true form of Arceus. Yeah. What was it? Beta Arceus. Beta Arceus makes me giggle so much. Of course it's Web P. You flipper. You mother flipper, dude. I hate that so much. WebP to PNG. I hate that format, dude. WebP, whoever created that needs to like just not be around anymore. Terrible. Let's see. Hey, Alley Cat. Good luck on the Stakataka. Really cool shiny. Thank you. Good to see you, Alley Cat. How are you? How are you doing? How you be? Let me see. Downloads here. Yeah, here's Beta Arceus. That's Beta Arceus. That's what could have been. I think it's hilarious. I have no idea how it works. If it's like bank, I think you're locked into one account. Ugh. Yeah, I was gonna say too bad you if you'd had a friend or something, like you can maybe help you in that sense. But yeah, I think that's probably a no-go. So Beta, I know, right? We only like alphas around here. Yeah, what we missed out. I kind of think it's weirdly cute. I think it's kind of cute. Just get the save from the SD card and then dump it onto a cartridge. Just feel good. Doing good. Shocker on the roads. Thank you for streaming. Alley Cat, what time is it for you right now? I was gonna say the only downside is I started a little late, so I got until 10 a.m. my time. It's already 11:56. I hate to skedaddle right when you kind of get in here, but I'll be live for a little bit longer. I think it was made by a 6-year-old on Microsoft Paint. To me, it looks like almost like concept art in a way. Like they had an idea, of a silhouette, and they wanted to like jot it down real quick. That's what it reminds me of. It's like Psyduck created Arceus. Psyduck doing a little scribble. Yeah, it was we have concepts of a plan. I just said that quote today at work. Nobody got the reference. Like, we're like, me and the marketing department, we're coming up with like ideas and stuff. And one of the newer people we have was like, okay, I think we have a good plan. And I was like, the concepts of a plan. And nobody said anything. I was like, oh, okay. But at the same time, I was just talking about it too. Like, the world is moving so fast. People probably don't even remember that quote at all. That's ancient history of how fast everything's moving. I just searched that Darkrai is based on the Boogeyman. I don't know why. Did you find that out, or is that what it actually is? Probably scrapped it for being too scary. Maybe. Missed your last message. Oh, hold on. Oh, apparently Winds and Waves are up for now pre-order. Oh yeah, I did see that. Pre-order in Germany. Yeah, I saw that. Apparently it equals out to around 80 USD. Can't wait to pay that amount of money. Sorry about that Foxtrot. Yeah, I saw that today. This equals out to about 80 bucks USD. It's a lot of money. A lot of money for a game. Bum, 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 bum. I still wear my Four Seasons Total Landscaping Lawn and Order t-shirt. That's awesome. We're going to have our thing at the Four Seasons. Oh my God. I still can't believe that happened. Yet here we are. Not paying that much, not doing the $80. If it's if it's gonna be 80 bucks, they better, for a lot of people out there, better prove its worth. For some reason I saw it said it was $100 USD, but everything else said 80. Yeah, it translated to around $80 USD. Mountain California, OMG, like, oh, so it's still kind of early. Yeah, almost $7. I heard about that, Alley Cat. Brutal. And I complain here, granted, I only have to fill up one car, but we're sitting around 419, like 419-ish. We got up to like 429 the other day, but it's went down a little bit. No, it was like 449. I think the peak was about 449 around here. But it went down a little bit. They say at the dealership. Oh wait, Brandon hunts those different colored goblins on his computer. Hey, Brandon, tell them what you do, dude. Tell them what you do. Tell them what you do on the internet. Shiny hunt Pokemon. Expensive for sure, but most of us are gonna buy it. I mean, who are we kidding? Yeah, I mean, as a Pokemon content creator, I am. But be what it be. The best part wasn't that it was a Nintendo location. The site overlooked the crematorium as an adult entertainment establishment. Yeah, the whole situation was like holy crap. But like nowadays, like with what things going on today, like I am not surprised that happened. It's like almost baffling incompetence for real. 449 is closer to what I see back home. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I think over on our side it's a little cheaper. It's all about that transport. I think Cali's a little bit longer of a transport for gas trucks and stuff. So in return, price goes up. It's a little bit higher over there for the national average. Well, it's $4 $20 bills, but no, I refuse to pay that much. And that's fine. Like, you know, you can speak with your wallet. Like, if you don't want to spend that much on a game, like, I personally get it. I understand. Like, if there was a game coming out that I, wanted but didn't really want, and they were like, hey, it's 80 bucks, then, I would gladly say no. We were down to 450, but now it's back up to 475. Jeez. Oh man, it's all really frustrating. There's like so many things, and it's like, yeah, what's next? I'm hoping whatever's next is good. I'm hoping for I need like a really good thing to happen. Like a really good thing. Like we need a good news day. Something. Why is Asgard based on Norse mythology? I just searched that. I don't know. I think they kind of probably determine on the location of the game, like what it's based off of, and whatever kind of, is cool there, I guess. I know they go into a lot of what is it? They go into a lot of lore of when they're making a game in like specific locations. They search and see what's big there when it comes to culture, religion, nature, things like that. They kind of go all out and just research the area. So it's probably something to do with that. Incredibly frustrating, 100% avoidable. Yeah, I'm from just what I've seen, I'm assuming it's all in the, I mean, it's probably maybe it's a no duh kind of thing, but I feel like it's just being used to make the rich richer, like from all the trading and stuff, and then announcement that it's going one way or the other right before Friday, and then on Monday they get back at it. Like, oh, I'm like, man, why do we gotta suffer for the billionaires to have fun? If I think Game Freak released RSC, I would buy Ruby and Sapphire and just not get Emerald, but it'd be better investment than buying Emerald only. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you gotta like kind of pick and choose the smarter pick. Honestly, if they released those games, I'd probably pick them all up, to be honest. I'd probably pick them all up. Let's see. Never said to be your kidneys. Oh, I just saw Mia's message. You can sell a kidney. It doesn't have to be yours. You got siblings. They don't need both their kidneys. Phil's onto something here. Something onto something. Wonder if Riolo is based on a giving cute puppy. It could be. Very well could be. Fair Pokemon lore involved Alola. Hawaii has had a major rat problem. Alolan rats. They brought in mongoose, yungoos to eradicate them. The best part, the rats are nocturnal. Mongoose are diurnal. Really? That's that's wild. I did not know that fact. That's pretty cool. See, there's like you can like actually learn like biology and stuff with Pokemon. Granted, it's like with Pokemon, but you can always translate it to like real life stuff. Let's see. It's terror. I absolutely. Oh, that's terrible. I'm going back to my dark hole now. That was terrible. We know it's a joke. We know you're joking. Dum 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 dum. Hey, 1, 2, 4, 3. I'll be honest, I thought that said 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a little bit of, I guess, was it dyslexia right there? I was kind of like, oh shoot, this is a cool number, but we passed that a couple checks ago. The species never really interact. They're just like an Alola, Yungoos daytime spawn, Alolan rat nighttime spawn. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't know they did that. That's a fun little fact tidbit. Joking, well, kind of. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see when the game gets closer to coming out. We'll see. So where the rumors are kind of heating up again for a June Direct. Honestly, if they don't do one in June, I don't know when they'll do a Direct. I feel like they need a little bit of hype coming out. Because I mean, the ones they've been promoting like Yoshi and Star Fox will be just about coming out. They don't really have any huge big announcements or official release announcements for anything towards the second half of the year. For legal reasons, this is a joke. There's your disclaimer. Yeah, this is a joke. Nothing serious around here. Or the Yungoos only evolves during the day. Huh. I guess I knew that. I'm a little surprised new Smash game hasn't been teased yet. Yet. Praying for the new Route 1 Pokemon. New Route 1. That would, do we not have a new Route 1 Pokemon? I mean, I guess, wait, hold on. Do we not have a new Route 1 Pokemon? Well, I guess, was Lechonk was Route 1, wasn't it? I'm going to shamefully admit I didn't know you could get Stakataka and Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun. I could only, I got my shiny in Sword and DA Adventures. Hey, no wrong way to get it, Alley Cat. No wrong way to get it. A lot of people kind of forget it spawns in the grass. I did. I just came across it when I was kind of getting back into my Ultra Beast hunts. Funny enough, it popped up on my feed like someone getting one as a shiny reaction. And I was like, oh, shoot, I need to hunt that one. I forgot it spawned in the grass. We ask that you do not attempt or try to perform any of these stunts or activities on this show. Just an Ultra Moon, Blacephalon. Yeah, Blacephalon is the Ultra Sun exclusive. When I saw US at first, I was like, United States exclusive. Oh, Gen 10 Direct. Okay. Yeah, I feel like at the rate they showed a trailer, they need to unveil some new Pokemon for sure. Whenever they drop a new trailer, they're definitely going to have to show us some new Pokemon to kind of keep the buzz going. I love the Mario Galaxy movie. Rosalina needs more screen time. She didn't get that much. Yeah, she didn't, sadly. Especially because my niece is pretty stoked about Rosalina right now and has not seen the movie, but I haven't spoiled anything for her because I think if we can, I might let her, because I think it's going to be out digitally. I think it's out now. I don't know. I know it's like soon, but I was going to let her watch it if she wanted to. I'll rent it. But I think she'll end up being a little disappointed, slightly. Oh, Alley Cat with the 5 gifted. Thank you, Alley Cat. So we got Ninja Kitty, Will, Rich, Preston Kitty, and Hot Rod. Thank you so much, Alley Cat, for the 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Thank you very much. There's a little stuff popping up. It was really quiet there for a second. I was like, what's happening? But that's a cool hunt. Need to repel. Yeah, without people like Matt and some others in the chat, I think Mia as well, I didn't know about the repel trick, Alley Cat. So I was a little stumped at first. How do I do this? But with their help, we figured it out. I gifted 2 other cats. Wait, hold on. Yeah, kitty. Oh, yeah, 2 kitties. I didn't even notice that. Good observation, man. Good observation there. Thanks for the hype in the chat there, Allison, Phil, and Sfeel, and Mia as well. Mario and Walter White team up. You ever sold drugs before, Mario? Mamma mia! I haven't ever watched Breaking Bad, so that was my loose lore I think I know about the show. It's a setup. That's my last little sip of water. Made to the very end here. Let's see. Let's do 9 more checks. We'll get to 1260 and then we're gonna call the night, sadly, because I gotta get up and we have another event at the office tomorrow. So I gotta be at least on my B game. I don't necessarily even need my A game, but B game would be good. I don't know Ninja Kitty 22 and Preston Kitty, but they do have to be cool, right? I guess if they have kitties and cats in their names, they gotta be cool, right? Boo, I know. Unfortunately, work calls. Sorry that you're over there on the West Coast, but at least you're not like across the world right now, Alley Cat. In some crazy time zone. It's well past your bedtime, Matt. Fair enough, dude. Get yourself some sleep. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. It's good conversating, as always, and chilling and all that good stuff. But thanks for hanging out, Matt. But take care, dude. Jesse, we need to cook. Mario, we need to cook. If it's truly set up, Alley Cat would have chosen Dorian. Yeah, the thing is, Dorian, Kiro did some gifted memberships, and Dorian got gifted. I was like, holy crap. Dorian actually got gifted by a gifted membership. Blew my mind. Glad he got one. Did you see my last? Did I miss something? Hold on. I see the heart thingy. Oh, wait. Only thing I need to complete my Retro Fever dream is the right coordinations for your Wii. The HDMI is horrible. Oh, the right chords. I thought it was like coordinates or something. Chords for your Wii. The HDMI is horrible. Yeah, the Wii didn't have very good output. I do have some chords for my Wii, but I don't think it made it look very great. It was better, but it wasn't the best. Let's see. I remember Bowser was kissing Mario when he got back to his normal size. Yeah. Alley Cat says, what? Yeah, Dorian got gifted. Dorian also signed up for the membership for a month out of his own pocket. I was surprised by that too. Didn't have to do that, but he did. Thought that was pretty cool. He wanted to be part of the squad. I am the one who knocks. I'm not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. I am the danger. All right, 12, 5, 6 popping up here. 12, 5, 6. Oh yeah, pick up the sticks. Did you do the Oxys hunt? No, I haven't got there yet. I've been pretty slow. I've been trying to get a lucky egg to level up faster in Leaf Green, and I've spent so many days trying to get it. I probably could have beat the game by now, but you know, I'm like, oh, I could get faster XP, but no, I haven't got there. There's a fly, Jesse. What if you got a shine in the last encounter? Then we will catch it and celebrate for a minute, for sure. Happy Fordorian. Sad it wasn't me. Wish you could truly give someone a membership. Yeah, I know. I can see that also being people being like, well, that's not fair. I didn't get gifted. Yeah. I mean, that already happens already, but still. Are you using Pokemon with compound eyes? No, I'm just using a Decidueye that's under a certain level and a max repel at the moment. The Fox appears in the movie and got everyone thinking about there might be a Smash Bros. Movies. They got everyone attention. Yeah. That's right. That is right. Oh, I mean for the lucky egg. Oh, no, I didn't know. Like, compound eyes, what does that do? What did that do? Buzz. Buzz, buzz, buzz. You take out the Gus frying with Gus frying. And let's see. Next to last check is not yellow. All right, last check coming up here, guys. I guess I need to look into this compound eyes thing. Let's see. Ooh. All right, I'm putting that on there. Put it on there so I remember to look. All right, run away from that. 29 likes. It's pretty impressive. Thank you guys for that. Thank you, thank you. If you have a Butterfree with compound eyes in the lead, it will increase the chance of finding items on Pokemon. Really? Okay, I'm gonna take a, hold on. Let's get this last check here. Let's get this last check. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that Highlands Field and I will figure that out. Not shiny, go figure. I'm taking a picture of that. I'll look into that, Field. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I'll definitely look into that and see if I can maybe. The only thing is, I've caught one Chansey in like 2 days. They all run away from me. I've tried like the treat trick where you can like do two treats and try to throw a ball at it, but even they still run. They run on the treats as well, which is driving me crazy. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I do appreciate it. As always, it's always a fun time hanging out. These late streams are always good stuff. Pikmin. But yeah, let's see who's all. I'm gonna say bye to everybody I see in the chat. We got Allison here. We got Foxtrap. Let's see, Spiel, Phil here as well. We have Alley Cat, Orlando. We have Mia, Foxtrap. I can't remember. I think it's a Foxtrap already. But whatever. I'll say it twice. I don't care. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Do appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon there, Alley Cat. Appreciate the 5 gifted memberships as well. Do I have anything else I have to read off tonight? Oh yeah, DB Hunts flexing 20 months today. Thank you, DB Hunts, and thank you, Alley Cat. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. HeroTheBomb.com. But you better say it twice. But yeah, enjoy your sleep. Thank you, Orlando. I'll do my best. I know I'll be pretty sad when I wake up in the morning. But have a good one, guys. Thank you so much as usual. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. Bye, guys.